Oh yeah, that's what I need. There we go. I remember how to do this. I remember how to do
Starting a new
this.
game, right?
Yeah, new game. We could start from scratch.
Game.
Speed run, man. Unless you know some sauce, Jackson, which I wouldn't be surprised if you did. What does a JRPG speedrun even look like? Because that has to be still like a 20-hour experience.
So I do know about, not for this game specifically, I do know some general sauce for JRPG speedruns, and it's really dependent on the game. So, for example,
That makes sense.
Breath of Fire 1, there was actually a really good video about, I'm not sure if either of you guys saw this in your feed, about a guy who was accused of cheating in a Breath of Fire 1 speedrun. The punchline is that the accuser was super confident because he watched like a different speedrun cheating catching video. He was like, "Oh yeah, this is a fascinating video. I think I can learn how to catch speedrun cheaters as well. ChatGPT, teach me."
ChatGPT teach him?
He thought ChatGPT taught him how to catch speedrunners, and then he as I think the number 3 speedrunner of Breath of Fire 1, accused the number 1 speedrunner of Breath of Fire 1 of cheating. And he was like, "I have all this evidence." And when questioned, he was like, "Yeah, I mean, I just learned it. I just learned how to, I learned how to figure out if people are splicing and all this stuff like that. And like I learned, how to check audio, audio splices, because I learned it from I'm a quick learner. I'm a fast learner. I'm good at learning, and I learned it from ChatGPT. Here's the logs. You can see the prompts I asked and everything. And the answer is the guy didn't. The answer was the number 1 guy didn't cheat. Of course, definitely like for sure it was thinly veiled. Like I don't know how they were so delusional, but it was a fascinating watch. My
The
point is,
speedrunning drama that gets thrown around is always bizarre to me.
yeah, honestly though.
I mean,
I
People
guess
are
you've
go-
got to be hyper competitive to get into something like that to begin with.
Right. And for Breath of Fire 1 specifically, to answer Isaac's original question, the 80% for that game is around 5 hours. So there are games that the speedrun is, which is still very fast for what it's worth. Right,
compared to the runtime of the game.
yeah, that's incredibly fast. That's probably at least an eighth, if not more. That is so much faster than a normal run of that game. But it's still quite long, so it depends on the game. I want to say Pokemon Red is still an hour and a half or something like that, and there's a lot of glitches that one is a terrifying run that I don't think a lot of people attempt anymore, just because sure, it's still attempted, it's not a dead category. It's just that there's so much RNG in the best any percent Pokemon Red Blue speedrun, because it's you have to run on Red Bar, which is the last quarter of your health, because if you remember playing Pokemon Gen 1, you hear that doo-doo, 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 which is extremely annoying. But it also skips frames in
Wait,
battle.
what? Does it?
Your battles go faster.
No, I hate that. I would lose my mind doing that. That's probably...
Surely they play with the audio down.
Yeah,
I'm sure they... Yeah.
That has to be with the... No, audio on speedrun.
Right, they're just
True
waiting
madness.
for audio cues.
Uh-huh. Well, on that
Oh,
note,
man.
welcome to the stream, everyone. I'm your host, Isaac MCCanary, and we're playing Xenogears. I don't have a bit. I don't know what I was thinking. Everybody introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Jackson, and I'm going to look up the world record time in percent time for Xenogears.
Hi, my name is Sean, also known as the Talking Skull, he, him, and I've already looked up the any percent speedrun record for Xenogears.
Oh, have you?
200 hours.
What is it?
It's really long. There's also, nobody runs it.
Oh, that's actually a little surprising. I will admit that seems surprising to me. I would expect people to run
Interestingly,
this game.
I love this tidbit. Both of the runs that are recorded for it are on PS2, presumably because there's slowdown on the PS1 in certain parts of the game.
I mean, you saw how slow it got. You saw how slow it got on at the top of Shavat.
Yeah.
So is there literally not a recorded PS1 run? Is it that dead?
Not on speedrun.com.
Which that is the place to post your runs. Like that's.
Yeah, the only any percent runs are both for PS2.
Oh my gosh, that's
And the record, by the way, is 13 hours.
That's still so long.
That's still
It's
very.
really fast,
It's really fast though. Yeah.
but it is really long.
What percentage of the game time, average game time is that? What, like 20%?
Average game time is 80 hours, isn't it?
Oh my,
I thought
yeah,
it was like
that's
60.
20. That's doing.
Here's how long to beat. Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
if it's any percent, we want to look at the like main story only. So it's 60 hours. So yeah, it'd be about 20% or so.
Yeah, thereabouts. Yeah.
You want to know how long the 100% run is? And I can't believe there are also 200% runs.
Oh,
There are 200%
God.
runs for Xenogears?
What does that even mean?
What? That is
I'll
fascinating.
put it this way. They had to add a time measurement that was not present in the other runs.
Days?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. For
The record is 1 day and 5 hours.
So the part that's scary about that, and
Oh shit, but there's a Japanese scene. I didn't notice
makes
that there's different language categories.
This is
The
something
Japanese scene is much more active.
that makes sense.
And the any percent record is way faster. It's 5.5 hours.
Yeah, see, that's an impressive time for this.
Yeah.
that's unreal. I mean, that's skipping cutscenes, of course, because like you could open up the
Obviously.
PlayStation. Yeah, I mean, I forget if there were skip buttons, but I remember for classic, for PlayStation 1 especially, you could open up the disc tray during a cutscene and close the disc tray, and then you would just go and skip the cutscene.
Oh my God, that's like you
interrupted
just,
the read process.
yeah,
Yeah.
you just introduced something that I feel like I did know. Oh, okay, that's not what I was expecting it to do. Ah, okay,
You made
Did
it.
it?
I did
Are you
that
going-
on purpose.
You're going the right way. Oh, well, you fell in.
You
Balin,
fell in, and you can't get up.
There is not 100% speedrun in Japanese, by the way. I don't know what to make of that exactly.
just means they don't want 100% a game, which is fair. That's my kind of shit. Hey,
Yeah, I mean,
read the description of this new ability I got.
load with space chi.
Whoa.
It's gonna do 0 damage.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's really cool. Shame it's gonna suck.
It's pretty
Oh,
good.
that wasn't terrible. That was actually pretty good. Yeah.
Was
Oh, these guys are weak to magic though, so that doesn't count.
Wow. Hey, it was still pretty cool. I'll try it on a boss and see how it does.
Yeah, it was cool. I like that.
It's always such a wild gamble. Like it's either gonna be good or just no. It's good or no.
I'm convinced there has to be something we're missing about magic in this game, because it is so underpowered.
Yeah, I agree.
A big system for how little value you get out of it.
Especially in the case of things like this, because there's also, so I guess because that's actual magic. They get healed from magic. They're resistant to physical magic, but whatever chi is not magic because it does damage. But I don't get it.
Yeah,
it makes no sense. The AoE is okay, but nothing's had like elemental. I get the vibe that it's like, oh, if I run into something with an elemental resistance or weakness, right? And I'm like, but I haven't seen anything that's had an elemental resistance or weakness.
Well, I forget, don't you have like a scan ability?
No, not that I know of. Do I?
Huh.
Maybe a gear I don't know.
For some reason, I thought you did.
For some reason, I thought so as well, but
I don't think anyone does. Not even Satan or Bart have a scan ability, which is weird. I've always thought that the scan ability is neat, but oftentimes not worth the turn. Just unfortunate.
So yes and no. There are a few games that do it right. Which is scan should permanently reveal information about the enemy.
Right.
And do it like forever. So like if you fight a goblin, you come back and you scan, it reveals like when you select goblin, in the future it would tell you, it's weak to ice and has 55 HP or something like that. Like it tells you, like it would always in the future tell you the information you scanned about it.
Mm-hmm.
So, like games that do that pretty well, honestly, weirdly enough, Final Fantasy 13 actually was really good about that. You literally had, like, I think there was the scan ability, or, as little control as you normally had in that game, because auto battle was sort of how they set everything up in that. Your characters would try basically like all the abilities down the list and would like poke at the enemy and be like, oh, is this a weakness? Okay, that's not a weakness, that's standard damage.
Yep.
And they would just go down the list and but then you could like press like L1 or something like that to like go into like a special menu to be like, oh, these are the weaknesses I found on the enemy.
Oh, that's nice. Like from trying things? Because I feel like that's also really cool too.
Yes, yeah, from trying things. So that's the other part, and Octopath does this. There is expressly a scan ability where you reveal weaknesses about the enemy, and they're forever revealed. The weaknesses are just like displayed below the health bar. So there's that, and when you do end up hitting a weakness by accident, it's revealed and hit there as well. So. Yeah.
That's nice. I mean, I like stuff like that because it's just like it encourages you to like experiment and actually like the idea that the player should have to like quote unquote learn that stuff is novel and all, but really it is overall better to inform the player discreetly that they know something is going to work than oftentimes what I've found, which is trust that the player will figure it out because sorry, I will not figure it out.
Yeah, it's like don't make the player memorize that stuff. Like like scan can be useful, but don't show it like one time and be like, okay, now there's 250 enemies in this game, but don't forget this enemy's stat block because otherwise just see a scan again. Like
that kind of thing just takes a lot more subtle design philosophy anyways to be able to be like, if you're going to do stuff like that, it needs to have some kind of internal logic, which oftentimes it does in those cases, which is unfortunate. At least to me, it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
That said, Sean, you brought up the Japanese scene, and I did have a thought. Can you find any resources on Maria's sprite from the Japanese game? Because I had a moment there where I was like, does her sprite look different in the Japanese version? Because that's the only thing I could think. It's so out of place.
Yeah, because if you look at her portrait versus her sprite, like, her portrait's, like, blonde or something like that. Just about. And then her sprite's, like, brown-haired.
Right, she's got, like, kind of gray hair. She's got, like, kind of, like, platinum hair, I would guess I would call it. Oh, the wrong one and it's the other one. Because that's the only thing I could think of why it's so different. Though I don't know still why, because who could really say why that would be changed? I mean, Papa Nier exists, so that kind of localization exists. Just don't know why specifically for Maria. If it does. I don't know if it does. I didn't get a chance to...
I mean, it's a big swing to assume that it does. It's gonna be hard to find, like, a proper, long enough playthrough in Japanese that would have her at all. Their Game Gengo has touched it, but it's not... Oh, here we go. The speedrun.
I was gonna say, you got a 5-hour speed run. It's okay. I don't think we'll stream for 5 hours, but I think you'll see the speed run long enough that I would say this probably happens around hour 2. That's gonna be my estimate. Is we're at about hour 2 in a 5-hour speed run.
No. We're much further than that.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you're well over halfway.
That's fair. Also, kill it. I don't even... Rio to self interest burr.
Seemingly lost of the ability to make new valid names.
Jackson, this was you.
Oh yeah. Once we get through that manhole, we'll be able to enter the hangar.
I'll check this real fast. Oh, hey. Good thing I checked. Every time. Every fucking time. I will give this game credit. I feel like I never used a tent in any of the other Final Fantasies, and this game makes me use tents. I actually
this Final Fantasy makes you use tents all the time.
This Final Fantasy makes me use tents constantly.
I feel like I used them a lot in the old ones. Like, at save points, I would just, fire off tents. I don't know.
Like,
especially like mid-dungeon, like, save points.
Yeah. I would say we played a decent number of Final Fantasies, and I never felt really the need to do a tent save that often. Like, I feel like most of the time we just kept going. Like, I would just use some heals. I never had the combat feel like it was that dangerous, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm testing to see if she can learn combos, by the way. I should check to see if she's having any combo gamer build. I haven't checked yet. She's gotta learn a combo. She might be a child, but I'm pretty sure I could find a... I'm pretty sure as a baby I could find a way to chain together enough whirlwind hand moves and shin kicks that I would find a sort of martial arts.
Yeah, I have bad news.
What's the bad news?
I think the speedrun skips all this.
What's that?
I think the speedrun skips all this.
It skips Shabbat? That's incredible!
I think it does, because I, got to the part where it was like, oh, here's the Tower of Babel, and then they're just, not. They didn't come here after the Tower of Babel.
Whoa.
Whoa. incredible. Like, you need to find a... Now you have to find a 100% run, Sean. Obviously the Shibatsen 100% run. Is this optional? There's no way this is optional.
I don't think this is optional.
I think intentionally optional, I'm sure.
Right. Like, it has to be the kind of thing that they glitch... It has to be a glitch run, right? That's the only thing that would make sense for that to be possible.
Well, the problem is, there weren't, as you may recall, there weren't any 100% runs in the Japanese.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, I don't know. This will have to remain a mystery, I think.
We'll
Maybe I can find a really bad speedrun.
Uh-huh. What if they just do really bad? What if they don't know the skip? Find the speedrun that doesn't have the skip.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at this 7.5 hour one.
Just keep on incrementally getting a longer and longer playthrough until we just get a full playthrough of the game.
I mean, this is the longest one that's on the site, so...
Oh, fuck.
Well, for the Japanese. Oh, this looks right. Here we go. This idiot doesn't even know how to skip Shabbat.
No wonder why his playthrough was 2 hours longer.
She looks exactly the same.
Why
as
did
the
they
US
make her...
version.
Why did they make her look like this? It drives me crazy. She just does not look at all like the character they established. Not even close.
Yeah, it's very weird. I will say, by the way, you were curious. You're about 4 hours into this 7.5 hour speedrun.
I'm a little over half. Okay.
It's a little over.
It's a little over.
A little over half.
Send me It's a Little Over.
Alright. You're a little over.
Wow.
It's a little over between us.
Oh. Jackson, what did I do? Jackson, why is Sean mad at me?
He's only a little mad at you.
No right answers.
Yeah, it's only a little over. So
Isaac got scared. Isaac was like, no, wait, I don't really want to know.
Only right answers.
He thinks that you don't value yourself enough and that you should value yourself more.
Oh, you try to make me cry on stream.
So I do wonder about...
You're leveling up every time that happens.
Yeah, you're like level 400, dude. I do wonder about, like, the magic system and whether it's weirdly hidden, broken. I'll explain more about that after this cutscene.
Okay. Nope. This doesn't work either.
I guess the cutscene's over.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mean to do it the third time. Go ahead.
So we were talking about, different games and hidden talking about like Pokemon Red, where we were talking about speedruns and stuff like that. Not a speedrun, but once again related to this, the original version of Final Fantasy II, like not the Final Fantasy II is Final Fantasy, I mean like actual Final Fantasy II. The programmer who eventually went on to do Saga Frontier, he always programs very weird battle systems. Saga Frontier is a very weird battle system. What he did in Final Fantasy II was like the whole you fight, you get stronger. You punch, you get more strength. You cast spell, you get more intelligence. It's kind of cool in that way.
Right.
But it's very weird how it handles. And there is a hidden mechanic in the game that I believe it was present in the manuals. If you get your hand on the original Final Fantasy II instruction booklet, I want to say it's in there, but there just wasn't enough text space, nor did they care to print it. So neither the Nintendo version nor did the PlayStation version have information about the fact that wearing weapons and armor reduced your, except for staves, reduced your magical capabilities. It would be like magic minus 75 or something like that.
Oh my god, that's so much.
Yeah, it was huge. Like, you could never, like, so you would be casting Fire 16, that's a real spell, Fire level 16, and doing, like, 50 damage, and you're like, magic's broken in this game, why doesn't it work? And the answer is because you're wearing armor. And the game itself doesn't ever tell you until the Pixel Remaster. They finally included, like, visual indicators and, like, text to include, like they didn't change the system, they just actually finally told you, hey, if you put on armor, your magic sucks. So yeah. So I was kind of barking up the tree. I was like, I wonder if there's something hidden in Xenogears that we're doing that makes our magic poopy. And I haven't found anything yet, but that's kind of what my gut feeling is.
That's your hypothesis. I mean,
yeah,
it sounded fair. And again, it's just there haven't been too many situations with Ellie so far where her magic has really been that helpful. Like it's okay. It's a different resource, but ideally speaking, he's still probably better off building the combo meter because the combo meter does burst damage.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Oh, that's me. Where's the intruder?
It's you again. You pests aren't making my job any easier. Oh! That's you again, Jackson. That's not who I expected. Dominia! Is that you?
Never thought I'd come across Simpson in my place of escape. I'll take Simpson.
Hey, I need that to be able to do combos with, asshole.
Originally, this belonged to us. Solaris.
Dominia! I can't let you have the gear!
Fool. Not even knowing this gear is the point? Fool. Not even knowing this gear is the point of contact between us. Huh? That child. Hey. You. Are you the daughter of Nikolai?
Does he love pigeons?
Nikolai Tesla?
All you do is eat hot chip and Nikolai.
Undoubtedly, I am the daughter of Nikolai. Maria Balthazar. What about it? See. So you're his beloved daughter, to whom he offered himself to undertake that difficult task.
Not that difficult task. My favorite animeism. When they decide to say that to something that we don't know.
Yup. And that other one. And that third difficult task that was even more difficult than the previous two. Hey, young girl. Want to hear an interesting story?
Only if you promise it's interesting.
It's about a 7 out of 10.
Would you say that maybe it's 17 scale?
What?
It's a 17 out of a 35. Would make it worse. Then let's see. How about the cursed secret of Sibson? What do you mean? What do I mean? You'll understand it when you hear the story.
Okay.
Okay, what's the story? Oh, sad music.
For the past
talk
several
about it so
decades,
bad. That's just made me think of a scene from Final Destination 6.
I was thinking the other day I want to watch more Final Destinations. Like,
dude, we just watched. This is a bad time to talk about this.
It's true. What the fuck, Jesse?
Jesse?
This is a bad time to talk about it. Just go on. He's here. Don't worry about it.
Oh. Yeah. So for the past several decades, our scientists have put so much effort into the research to create evolved gears. Regardless of how great a pilot one is, as long as it is human, there will always exist a time lag between any human error when interfacing with a machine. That's when your father, Nikolai, was targeted. He was a genius in the field of cranial nerve mechanisms.
Targeted is a very strange word to use there.
I mean, he was, like, abducted to do research for them.
Yeah.
They made Nikolai search for a way for humans to go beyond humans by merging machines and humans. In other words, they were trying to create a new life, an ultimate living weapon, by connecting a living human brain to a gear directly.
Jackson, how is this 2 games in a row in which the robots have been powered by brains?
I was thinking that. Like, they really... I mean, it's the same company that makes Front Mission.
That's fair. Yeah, fun fact, Sean, one of the main plot points of Front Mission 1 is that every single robot, to give it the ability to actually run, has just a human brain in every single robot.
Oh, I think...
remember that from the one we played.
Well, if I remember, I might be wrong, but I want to say the CPU that the brain CPU you get is like way better than like standard CPUs.
Right.
Like,
my bad. Your robot just has a human brain implanted into it.
Yeah. Your robot has a CPU that is made out of human brain.
Specifically,
Amazing.
the human brain of your wife, and you didn't know the entire time.
Oh, I do remember us talking about this.
Yeah.
It's great.
It would have stayed as mere fantasy without Nikolai, but that genius made the fantasy come true. That's a lie! My father wouldn't do such a horrible thing! I don't lie, Maria. This is the truth. Your splendid father succeeded in fusing man and machine. And he opened the gates of hell for the lambs.
Ah, jeez.
fuck?
There's that biblical shit.
I tuned out for one line and we're talking about hell now.
This is a fancy shot.
As a matter of fact, various data and components obtained from the war in Ignis and the battling in Kislev were used as experimental materials. That is how the special humanoid mutants, Velas, were born. Velas were created in Solaris and were tested on the surface. Only the Velas that passed the tests were dismantled, reconstructed, and reborn. They became the gear's central control circuit and became part of the machine. It's all the result of your father's great research. Sibson is the prototype of a man-machine fusion gear.
Honestly shocking how bad it is.
Yeah. We kicked its ass.
Mm-hmm. In other words, Sibson was completed at the cost of innumerable land dwellers' lives. And in this nerve circuit of Sibson lies...
I think this is Jesse.
Don't you think you've said enough to menu? Who is it?
Yeah,
Holy-
there he
Wow.
is. I did
That was
see
a cold
him.
shot.
No, I saw him
Wow.
on that pillar.
Yeah. Why are women so gossipy?
Whoa, Jesse.
Jesse.
Jesse, what the fuck?
I
Most
can't
of this
be-
room is filled with women. There's only one other guy.
I can't be angry at how like over the top sexist it is. It's like it's comically sexist.
I mean, Jesse's a comedy act.
It was the 90s.
Uh-huh.
It was
It
the-
was
yeah.
the 90s.
I feel like even maybe I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong, but I feel like you just can't take that seriously. Like
No.
Oh, no, nah.
it's oh man.
Kirby's always saying that in front of the inside of the clothing store, just screaming it as he's picking out shirts.
Why are clothes so gossipy?
Why are women so clothes?
They jabber about things they shouldn't be talking about. Hopeless.
What the fuck?
Josiah, you.
How's it feel to be the episode, Jackson?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, yeah. What are you doing in Shabbat?
Yeah, that's actually a good question.
At one point,
How'd you get up here?
yeah, really, like, you're old and everything too. Like, it's hard to climb those stairs. At one point, weren't you considered to be the next gambler commander-in-chief?
My
Thanks for
son
that
loaded.
exposition.
My son loaded me into the gun and shot me into Shavat. I was lucky to survive again.
Yeah, but yeah. Just how he gets around at this point. Don't get so excited. I think you played with enough fire for today. Let's go home.
Damn, Jesse. What the fuck are you doing here, though?
Maria is the only one who can operate Samson.
Is it because your dad's brain is in it?
It's true. I think, yeah, I mean, that's basically Ava.
Mm-hmm.
You should be well aware of that. Fools, don't get so cocky. The party's just begun. But I guess it's all right. My mission is complete. All that's left is...
What if there wasn't a boss fight? She just leaves.
Maria, I'm afraid I must go now.
You're gonna leave a boss behind.
Enjoy your party.
Oh, surely. Dude, it's gonna be...
Hey, Arminia!
It's gonna be, what's her name? It's gonna be Jericho. Shit, why can't I remember Sephiroth's mom's name?
Genova.
Genova?
Jericho would be appropriately biblical for this game, though.
Yeah. Father.
Hey, Maria. Don't mind what she told you. Huh? This is
what? Jesse's having a great time.
Looks like our guests have arrived. Let's go upstairs. The Yggdrasil is also accommodated in the deck. On the dock. I'm sure the other guys are making a fuss over it.
Wait, how did the Yggdrasil get up here? It's not a skyboat.
That's a great question. I have an ominous premonition.
I have a lot of premonitions going on through my head right now, Jesse.
I doubt it, but they could have.
Jesse's talking to me. He doubts it, Sean. Do you doubt Jesse?
They could have.
Hi, Daddy.
Tyson.
Man, we haven't gotten a There Wasn't a Boss.
Jesus, that's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people, and it continues being my episode. For the first time in like 5 episodes, the Todd speaks.
Uh-huh.
The Solaris gear units are on a high-speed interception course with Shavat.
Why was there an ellipse there?
I don't know. I guess he was trying to find the word.
Script.
I assumed he was trying to find the word, like, the most appropriate word, and he's like, interception, I guess.
Uh-huh.
It would be reasonable to believe that their main targets are going to be the 4 gate generators.
It would be reasonable to assume.
They are probably planning on finishing us off, since Dominia's demolition has... It's a weird rhyme. I'm going to take this one again. They are probably planning on finishing us off since Dominia's demolition has weakened the gate output. We've scrambled our interceptor units, but I do not know how they will fare.
Your interceptor units? I mean, we're fighting on your side, but I guess you should I would say,
Yeah, shouldn't Bart be saying that?
yeah.
They're mine now. I
Yeah.
took command of them.
I have command of the situation now. I'm a part of the story again.
Bart was napping, and I decided I was in charge.
I'm standing right here.
Yes, you were napping. The people of Shavat are not accustomed to gear tactics. I want to avoid unnecessary sacrifices, if at all possible.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, Doc. We'll go. We're already involved. We can't just stand by and watch these people die.
They. Oh, I guess that's all I had to say.
I don't like the idea of working for free. But I don't like the idea of turning tail and running from them even more. Let's do it. Doesn't matter who they are. I'll take them down in my bell short.
Hell yeah, you will.
Yes! We'll do what we can to protect the people here.
Since the day I met you all, there's been nothing but trouble. But I've come this far with you all. Guess there's no point in bitching about it.
I'm glad
Thanks for your input, Rico.
I'm glad you were here to say bitchin'.
Man, you're
Rico.
here.
Uh-huh.
I'll show them what happens when they tick the great Rico off.
Rico, don't worry, you'll be on the sidelines. I didn't even fully upgrade your shit.
It is Ganondorf.
It is.
Honestly.
I
But
will.
with big hair.
I will go too. The enemy was able to get in because they let the Yggdrasil in. We can't allow the people of this country to be in danger because of us. Wait, what? Really?
When did all of that happen?
When did that all happen?
I guess.
Also, when did all of you guys get here?
I guess during the time when you were
While we
doing
were
Tower.
sleeping.
Yeah, while you were napping, they landed and they were just like, hey, come on aboard.
I was gonna say, like, nobody was like, we'll also pick up the Yggdrasil while you explore around. Nobody said anything about that.
Sure didn't. Yeah, right on. Go for it, youngins. We're depending on you. Especially since my life also depends on it. I've got no intention of kicking the bucket here.
Jesse, in all honesty, without knowing that the Yggdrasil docked at any point, I would assume that there's no reason for you to be here. Shut up. Shut up. Dad, could you not say anything? See, what? Billy surprisingly gets it.
All right. I know. Need to be more nicer.
Be more nicer. Oh God, it's Creature.
I'm glad you have such a good read on Jesse, though. Like,
Yeah, absolutely, you nailed him. Why is Creature here, but what's her name isn't?
Whoa! What? Right? Where's fucking
Where's
Bart's
Sister?
cousin? Yeah, where's Bart's cousin? What the fuck?
I don't remember who was Creature.
I think it might have actually been me. Alright, Chris is going to help. Chris is going to help too.
Going to help? Creature, what are you doing here?
Fucking the game developers were like, how'd they get in the scene? What are they doing here?
It's a Maho Shoujo pet.
What are they fighting
a little
for?
bit. Oh my God, you're both here. What was your? Sean kind of mentioned it, but what are your guys' feelings on Card Captor Sakura? I haven't seen it yet. I want to watch it.
Oh yeah, no, it was very fun.
They beats ass. I mean, we've seen 3 episodes, but there were 3 good episodes. I like them a lot.
Yeah. It's quite good. Like because at first my old memory was just like, oh, I feel like tarot cards and there was some summoning or something. Like I thought it was like Pokemon, and then I realized, then rewatching, it's like, oh no, it's actually a lot more like Mega Man. Like she gets the cards, and like each of them is like a really specific like power or upgrade.
Oh, that's cool.
So,
that's fun.
Yeah, it's quite fun, and I appreciate the series. Like starts out with just her getting like a very nice quality of life card, like so she can get around easily.
Sick. She gets thick rollerblades from her magic. I thought they were just
No,
rollerblades.
rollerblades are her base power.
Yeah, rollerblades are base power, definitely.
I really assumed that when you said that, that's the only thing I could think that you could mean by that. Because what's a more quality of life kind of movement from the 90s than rollerblades?
I mean, I do enjoy the idea that she summons her rollerblades, but honestly, I like it better the way it is, where she's just like a radical kid who they make like a real point of emphasizing that the rollerblades are like a thing she has to go out of her way to do.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah.
I actually kind of love that.
Yeah.
Who would have thought that jet power would have opened up the gates to so much 90s anime with rollerblades?
True, yeah.
Was it jet power? What was the name of that Nick show?
You talking about Rocket Power?
Rocket Power! God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remembered
forgot about
actually.
Rocket Power.
I remembered watching Rocket Power when I was a kid. I liked Rocket Power.
Rocket Power, like rose-tinted glasses. I remember Rocket Power being really good.
I remember it being fun.
They're being fun, yeah. It was a very fun show.
Major Air.
But I would be interested to go back and watch Rocket Power and be like, was it any good? Or were we 10?
It is ugly as sin, but that's. I feel like I remember an era
That was
where
sort of a Nick thing.
yeah, like
Yeah.
Cartoon Network had some pretty. Not to say that there weren't ugly shows in Cartoon Network, but like Nickelodeon by and far was always the gross out cartoon kids channel.
Yeah. I actually never watched Rocket Power because it was a Nick show, and I never, for whatever reason, I don't think I had like a real grudge against Nick or anything, but I was just never drawn to it.
I was definitely more Cartoon Network, but I would pop onto Nick every now and then to see if there was anything good.
Yeah,
I feel like Nick was also a little bit before our time. Like, not a lot before, but a lot of what was on Nick was like reruns of stuff from the like late 80s and early 90s.
Yeah, well... Yeah.
I think.
I don't know, I mean, there's like Hey Arnold and stuff like that, and that's... I don't know. Well, I feel like I watched quite a bit of Nick. Like, Nick was definitely a big one for me.
Everybody remembers exactly one thing from Rocket Power, and it's the scene of this kid jumping on a skateboard and the words Major Air appear on screen, accompanied by an enthusiastic greeting.
I
think
mean,
I
that
remember
sounds
that,
fun. Yeah.
yeah. Major Air.
Well, in all the bustle, she somehow tagged along.
What am I gonna do? This isn't a game.
Here, everybody, let's give our best background laugh, everybody. So, yeah, count it. Well, I'll count it down. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I hope that was a good auditory experience for everyone.
It's dangerous, so go back to the Yggdrasil, okay, creature? Be a good girl. You're probably a girl, right?
What?
Holy shit.
That's the perfect line. Crystal's not a good girl. I'm at that dangerous age right now. Creature can help too.
I don't want to know what you mean by that, creature. Actually, you need to get your ass back to the fucking Yggdrasil.
I'm going with all of you. Yeah? Yeah.
Hey, you're looking at this way. Maybe she'll get killed in the crossfire.
All right. Don't come crying to me when things get out of hand.
So they call you creature also.
They also call me creature.
That was my nickname too.
what is the context for that?
Many of your friends live in the city. You want to go meet them later?
Wait. So... No, that first sentence makes no fucking sense. That's complete
No, not at all.
lunacy. Creature?
Oh, it read it. Discord ate it. I'll do it again.
Oh my god.
They're all here?
There we
Wow.
go.
Yeah, that... We're all just sitting there like, oh, Jackson forgot to read his lines again. They just really didn't want you to say his creature's voice again.
Yeah.
Oh, I finally found them! Crystal's friends, they're here!
Fuck you guys. Well, to be fair, we don't care about you either.
Now, let's put everything into it! Everyone, we have to give it our best shot!
Here is the breakdown of the enemy Gears units. As I have explained before, 4 separate units are each headed for their respective generators. For the information collected in Shavant, we have a good idea of the capabilities and composition of the gear units. However, there is one giant gear that they are holding back that we have no information about.
You have no information about it, but you know that they have it.
It's just like there. Like they haven't seen it do anything, but it's there.
Okay.
An unidentified giant gear? Oh, it can't be.
I mean... It's
An
not
ugh.
unidentified, it's just unclassified. I guess it's an unclassified giant gear. We've identified it. We recognize they have one. That's the only information we have.
Allow me to put it on screen.
Oh, is it gonna fit on screen?
got
It's really
PowerPoint?
big. It's not gonna fit on
green.
screen.
It's Simpson, but like red. This is... Oxygen.
Well, it's 18.
Octane. What's with that creepy geek? Do you know anything, Maria?
It's the second gear my father designed.
He only made 2 of them.
Typeson's sister gear, but Oxen wasn't completed. Other than Typeson, father didn't make any more. He was supposed to have burned the plans. So, why?
Unfortunately, one can burn plans, and if the person is there, they might remember the plans.
Give all Shabbat, hear me.
What? No! Father?
I'd heard some interesting rats that run into there. Just in time to test our upgrade. I could take you and Shabbat out all at once. Hello, little rats. Come on out. Come on out, my cute little kids.
Like that? Why is father?
Calm down, Maria. It doesn't mean that Dr. Nikolai is inside.
That doesn't change what he said.
Father's voice?
Maria, get a hold of yourself. You intend to lose even before you fight, against the very people who made you suffer.
No, I don't think that's the Hey, that's not the problem I have. Were you not listening to the words he was using? Like, even if that's my dad, he was saying some pretty fucked up shit. In fact, it being my
And
dad
don't let it
kind
take you out.
of... It kind of makes it worse.
But
What?
Satan, what? Satan, I'm asking you on the screen. how do you want me to read your line? Like, what are you going for here? What?
That's a great question.
Are you saying I couldn't possibly give a shit about what's happening? Or like...
Honestly, I don't even know why you're bothered about your father threatening everyone and seeming including you and having no care about the fact that he does want to kill everybody here. Or at least torture and do science, bad science on all of them. Hello, Hydra Man.
Point Creeper, thank you for this drink break so that we can contemplate this beautiful line.
Satan, you must... Alright, I think I know what you meant. You need to move on, of course. So, in the first half, it's actually a bit of sarcasm. So, it comes out as... Well, that is fine. Let us consider our next move. We must repulse the gear forces and protect the generator. To do that, let us split into 4 teams and intercept the enemy.
I will give you credit, Jackson, because good job processing that, because honestly, at this point, Satan is genuinely pretty hard to fucking read.
Yeah.
The 4 of us will attack independently and defend each generator to the death. The other 2 wait here.
Does it have to be... So, hold on, Sedan. Does it have to be to the death?
Yeah, you'll probably die.
Interesting that you specified to the death.
Yeah, like, I mean, you could say we'll fight there as long as we can hold out and hopefully nobody will die, but you did say it would be to the death.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Does that mean we fail if anyone survives?
Yes. It is dangerous, but we cannot turn back now. If even one generator fails, it is a defeat for us.
Maria, you wait here.
Blood.
I want you specifically to fight your dad.
Blood. Creeper, it's blood-flavored wine.
Maybe it was white wine.
Yeah, it used to be white wine. Sorry.
No, clearly it was fish wine. He remember the story when there were a bunch of hungry people and he got 2 fish?
I got some hungry peepers, and let me get a look at that.
Hey, Jesus,
You're hungry for justice.
I got some hungry peepers, Jesus. Let me look at that.
Oh, jeez. Please, Maria.
Honestly, there are too many people in the party. We have to lose 4 of you. Oh my god, if that's actually what's going on here, I would fucking hate that.
We're only bringing 3 people.
I hope it's a massacre.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were almost gonna say, I hope it's a Mass Effect.
We're only bringing 3 people into Disc 2. Choose wisely.
Yeah.
Okay. I understand. Next, the formation of the enemy gear force. At Generator 1, there are 2 small gears and a complement of Solaris troops. If you do not hit them fast and hard, you will get bogged down in a firefight.
Slow and soft is not what we are looking for. Fast and soft and slow and hard, not good enough either. I hate slow and hard.
I had a third thing I wished to list, but I figured the fast and hard would suffice.
Fast and hard and dangerous, fast and hard and deadly, fast and hard and careful. Not that one.
Fast, hard, and precise, but precision can be skipped. At Generator 2, there are 3 white knights. They are very fast and maneuverable, but you need to be faster and harder. At Generator 3, there is a large gear and a white knight.
Like we know what a white knight is.
I have a pamphlet. Be careful. The large gear has some kind of special attack. I will not go into detail. At Generator 4, there's a large gear and a white knight.
That's the same thing.
The large gear seems to be a power gear.
I don't know what that means either.
There's a second pamphlet.
Here we go.
Oh, fuck.
So make your choices based off what I just said.
The first one, I was listening, I swear. The first one,
I can
First one
explain it
has
one more
two
time.
gears, two little gears, and a bunch of that. Oh my goodness.
here we go.
Wow.
2 small gears
Beautiful.
and a Solaris troops. 3 geared white gears. Special
I
attack
just-
geared 1 white knight. Power geared 1 white knight.
I will be very interested to hear you speak aloud your thought process here, because from my perspective, almost all of these characters are interchangeable in terms of their combat abilities.
You know that Bart specifically has some good like buff debuff?
Yeah, he's got the eye.
Yeah.
He's got
having
grease in their
sand.
eyes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Pocket stand.
He's got the pocket sand, which I do love his pocket sand.
Yeah. It's
Here's
quite
what
good.
Here's what I'm thinking. Ellie for Generator 1. Bart for Generator 2. What was I... Bart for Generator 2. No. Ellie for Generator 1. Billy for Generator 2. Bart for Generator 3, Rico for Generator 4.
Do you have any reasoning behind any of those?
Ellie has the big AoE magics, so she
Okay.
would deal with the best with the largest group of little guys. Generator
it.
2, Billy is generally probably going to be the best damage output and could probably take on 3 people by himself. Generator 3, Bart is probably the second most experienced to be able to take on a specialized unit. And
We're
Generator
quickly getting
4,
away from strategy.
Is there any more strategy than what Satan told us? Tell me if I'm doing a worse job than Satan right now, Sean. Am
I
I?
would put Rico on Generator 1 because that seems the easiest and Rico's the least upgraded.
I
See,
mean, you
but
don't
that's-
have to use Rico at all.
That's
Oh, it's
using...
true.
Rico
That's
could
used-
be here to fight the big boy.
Exactly. Well, I was gonna to save this the big boy. I was gonna have Satan, or I was gonna have
Bane
right.
Satan.
Fans of Dawn.
oh wait, Satan is in there. What the fuck? Why did I forget Satan? I don't know why I didn't think he was in the list. Okay, that's gonna redefine things. Never mind. Generator 1 is Ellie. Generator 2 is Satan. Generator 3 or Generator 2 is Bart, Generator 3 is Satan, Generator 4 is Rico. Rico is the biggest, beefiest boy. His robots, that I don't think it's based on what the robot has equipped, I think it's based on what kind of robot it is. I think Rico's robot is supposed to be the big, thick man boy to be able to take on the big, thick man gear.
Interesting. So you don't think you're actually going to have to fight these? You think that this is going to play out as like a narrative sequence?
I think it's going to play out as a narrative sequence.
Interesting. Okay.
And that leaves you with Faye and Billy.
Faye.
Which one's
Billy and
Maria and
and
Creature.
Maria. And Creature, who is going to join.
Creature. Yeah.
Now that
Sounds
is
good
the
to me.
question. I was gonna say, do I hear second opinions? Because you're not
No, I mean,
wrong.
I have no idea. This is why I was so curious to hear, because from my perspective, it is completely arbitrary.
My only suggestion is to save in a second save slot for a little bit since I'm worried that you're getting towards softlock territory if this goes poorly.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
No, I
So.
doubt it.
Ellie goes there. Because the other alternative I could come up with is
No, I
we
like
do
your plan.
we keep Ellie with me and we switch Ellie for Billy. That's the
No,
only
fuck
other
that.
thing. Okay. So, Generator 1, Ellie. Generator 2.
Also Ellie.
Ellie? Wait, just tell me to all 4 of them.
I don't want to break it, guys! I don't
Ellie,
want
it's
to
all
break
up
it,
to you.
but I want to know! I want to know! We did say
You can start
there
over.
wasn't a boss fight. We just have to skip through all that dialogue.
I feel like what would happen is it's not narrative. She has to go defend the first one and then immediately turns around and goes and defends the second one without repair.
I suspect that that's correct. But there's only one way to know.
It's so tempting. It's so tempting. If we end up having... I'll try to get through it quickly, but it might be... We might have to skip through a lot of dialogue, that's all. I got science. I gotta know for science. Okay, good.
Alright, there we go. Ellie is already going to another generator.
Were you not listening to the plan? You really thought that was gonna work?
Get it together, you motherfucker.
You're just thinking about Ellie a lot. You can't say any other word besides Ellie.
Ellie goes to the second one. She got the first one. This will keep our reserve down because if it's to the death and she doesn't die, then she has to go to generator 2.
Yeah, we'll shoot in the moon, Satan.
Yeah.
This
You
was
said
your
to the
plan,
death.
Satan. Okay. Fuck. I said Bart. I said Bart for generator 2.
Uh-oh. I thought you said Satan.
No, I changed it to Bart, because I think Bart's a little less experienced than Satan, and I think Satan would be able to take on the special gear.
Okay.
Whereas Bart is definitely a, I just want to fight some other robots kind of guy.
Sure.
And has expertise in fighting other robots kind of guy.
Let's Bart out of there.
And then Satan, and then Rico.
Rico. Understood. The target assignments are Generator 1, Ellie. Generator 2, Bart. Generator 3, Satan.
Weird that you have to say that in third person, Stan.
Generator 4, Rico.
Honestly, that's not even out of character for him. He would do that.
You would. Are these assignments okay?
They sure better be.
Please hurry and get the preparations for the battle in order. Now, is this alright?
Let me get ready, I guess.
Alright, when you finish taking your nap, when you're ready, we will leave for the battle. Please hurry now. The enemy is almost here.
Got it. We've come this far. We're not gonna get beaten now.
There it is. Glad that it zoomed in on that. Okay, I just need to run, and I'm going to take Zibson and Billy, probably, it sounds like. So I need to make sure at least Billy's is upgraded, because I think Zibson's is upgraded. Maybe there is slightly better stuff, but there can't be that much better stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we gotta make sure that Billy and Rico have at least okay gear. Are you broke? Or did you just get a bunch of money?
We probably just got a bunch of money. We just got done with a dungeon.
Oh, yeah.
So I would hope that we at least have. Oh yeah, he needs some upgrades. I'm going to prioritize Billy first because I get the vibe that Billy's gonna be in the big fight.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Tune up.
But Rico's gonna be all on his own.
That's true. Oh man, we got a decent amount of cash from that dungeon. We didn't get that much cash from this dungeon, actually. I might be going cheaper.
No.
Okay.
Plus.
Thank you.
So that currently is the fuel, so I don't know if that's HP.
I believe frame is HP? Yes, frame is HP. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Alright. Why are you so expensive? This one I might go cheaper, we'll see. Here, what is the armor? We might be fucked there. Okay, okay. I'm gonna give him the better frame.
Can't you sell stuff too?
It accounts for the selling. There's the minus.
Oh, it does.
and plus.
It's traded.
Yes, traded. Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Didn't think about that. Did I already... I did, okay.
Yeah, he's already at 12,000, yeah.
And really? Okay, so that's not that... That's actually not that bad. I might be able to afford this, actually. Elemental value! I think, yeah. 500 is a bigger number. Even the 400 seems better value. Nope!
Oh, geez, the one he has equipped isn't even on the list. He has the XMS 25.
Looks like you're getting 400, buddy. Hope that's enough. And I don't think I have enough to buy a weapon.
That's fine.
I mean, there's got to be some stuff you can sell.
And if this goes, like, terribly, then...
Oh no, I want those.
Then you get to have a fun time grinding money.
I guess. Guess so. I don't think I need ammo. We've got a hot rod. M10 gun. I actually think I have these. We might need to make a run all the way... Ah, God, this is so... I don't even know what I have equipped. I guess I don't have those things equipped, but it's kind of an inconvenient place for this to be. I kind of need access to the goddamn hangars right now. That would be really nice.
Yeah.
I guess that wouldn't matter because I still have to have the person in my party. Okay, let's see... Fixed frame... Wait. Wait,
What?
how much is that? What? Quit, that's what I'm looking for. That's a frame 30, I need a frame 50. I don't know if I have a frame 50. That's not good. I might have to figure that out, but I do have upgrades to consider here. Extra armor 4 and 4. Light armor 1. Probably need... Where I thought I had extra armor 5s.
Yep.
They are better, but worse. Response, but the value... This is one that... Oh, wait.
What?
Oh, wait, no, that's only 5. This is one thing that I'm always like... I lose 5, right? But... Would I not be better than... Yeah, the defense is still better, because it's not like a 1-for-1 exchange. Unless it is a 1-for-1 exchange, but there's no way for me to know that. Oh, this is really cumbersome. I mean... This is why I need to be able to butts with this shit before we start whatever we're about to do. Alright. I need to get a frame 50 and we're good. Though I don't know if I have the money for that. Here, maybe I have some treasure to sell. I'm not... What if I sell the nanas? But I don't want to sell the nanas. I don't want to sell the nanas.
Bananas?
Not the elf nanas. They're only worth 5. Let's see. Do have 3 gold nuggets. That's nice. And 3 eyeballs. And
That's a heal of some kind. You don't want to sell that.
oh, that's like a party heal. I was like, that is a lot of money, but what the hell was that? Yeah, I think that's probably everything I want to sell from that. Weapons. Oh, I think I have plenty of ammo. That. I don't even know if I don't think I've equipped either of these. This one is more, so I'm gonna assume it's the better one. That's a bit more. Fuck. Boy, I wish I could have done this some other time, but what I kind of want to know is why the I feel like the evasion ring was one of those things that we were like, what the fuck does this do? It doesn't show a stat increase, but it says it does something. Why was it worth so much? Yeah, evasion ring.
Increases a big percent, except that it doesn't.
Except it doesn't seem to do it at all. My favorite. My favorite. It's good, Creeper. Also, you just realized that the Slayer's troops are not Solar Is troops.
Solar Is troops.
Yeah, that was from a while ago, because there was the pillar that was like dividing the text weirdly, so it looked like is was a separate word.
Solar Is troops is just how Jesse pronounces it. Got a bunch of Solar Is troops.
Solar Is troops is the name of my new band.
Them dirty Solars.
You can't say that, Jesse.
You really can't make anything sound not work appropriate.
Uh-huh.
Dirty is a really tough word.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, Dirty does a lot of heavy lifting on that.
It's hard. You're hard pressed to come up with a sentence that uses the phrase "those dirty" and isn't upsetting to someone.
Yeah, absolutely. Like even if it's like
Good luck.
like the word after it, even if it's like a really like innocuous word or something even positive, like it just sounds really negative. I mean, you're attaching a very negative like adjective right before it.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, I'm worried that we're kind of getting... Wait, what the fuck? Why is there different stuff now that... Oh wait, no, those are parts. I was about to be like, what the shit? Guys, I'm a little concerned now that we're not making enough money.
I mean, we've been fine up until this point.
Yeah, it does seem like the demands for money are getting higher.
I mean, I think we'll be fine. Like, I don't think the game is gonna be like, ah ha ha, you don't have everyone on maximum equipment, you're screwed. Like,
True.
we're gonna be fine.
We're gonna be fine. I just am worried about it.
Do you remember how bad we beat Maria's ass?
That's true.
They
Yeah,
made out
but-
like she was big shit.
That's
And-
number 17. This is number 18. That's a whole entire unit. There she is.
Oh,
We found
hi.
her. Hey, Margie.
I came here too. Okay, cool.
Did you let Creature out? Why did you not join?
I too am here.
The inside of the Yggdrasil smells like a men's locker room. I can't stand it anymore. So what do you need? Okay, well be careful.
Thanks, Margie.
Can we open that chest yet?
Margie, can we open the chest yet?
Margie, is this your chest now?
No.
Have you taken ownership of this?
Uh-huh. Actually, what I should do, if I expect to happen what'll happen, I need to actually switch to Billy.
I don't. Well, what? Wait, what? This country is gentle and quiet, but I can still hear it. A sad echo from long ago, way out there. What happened here 500 years ago?
Margie, what the fuck? I wasn't expecting you to say any of that.
So what do you need?
Thanks, Margie. Okay.
I mean, I don't think it matters who's in your party. Like, it's gonna divvy people up based on the assignments.
Oh, sure. I just want to make sure that Billy actually has his shit equipped.
Oh, I see.
I do not understand this Oh, that one's got a bigger number. Double A.
Like the battery.
Oh, but the ammo, it doesn't use the other ammo type? This fucking UI is arcane? Guys, I don't understand. I think I did it right.
I mean, you're using the bigger ammo of each type, so I think that's probably not bad.
I'm gonna say so too, John. I'm gonna say so too. This game is nonsense sometimes. Oh, I didn't actually.
No, nonsense.
Didn't actually save, did I? I don't think I actually saved. That would be embarrassing.
So, Isaac and I watched a movie yesterday.
We did.
What movie did you watch?
We watched the new Final Destination movie. And it rips shit. It's really good.
It's really good and really fun. I had a good time.
So, the Final Destination movies have always been, like, entertaining, right? They're fun movies, and that's the whole point, is just to have, like, a fun time. But they've never really been, like, horror comedies. They're just sort of fun.
Yeah,
and I think that I'm glad that that's what they were for a long time, and that they really committed to that formula and got as much as they possibly could out of it before pivoting away from it. But this new one is an outright horror comedy, and I think that that's probably what Final Destination always was at its heart, and I'm so glad that it's just there now, because this new one is really funny.
It's so goddamn funny. It has really good jokes.
Dang, that's good. I should watch it.
Yeah. I highly recommend it if you enjoy the franchise. Especially if you enjoy it was also fun too. Like I'm glad going to when we can go to like the theater as an adult now, because like everybody was just having a good time. Everybody
it's
was
a great one to watch
jokes.
in theaters, because like it's very much the kind of movie that you want to group watch, and the more the merrier.
Yes, and every it didn't really like take the time to like notice if there was anybody who was necessarily having a bad time, but certainly everybody did. It was raucous. People were laughing at the screen. It was a great time.
Yeah.
Oh my god, though, Sean, I really got you with the glass, didn't I? I got you laughing so hard.
The glass was a good one. I mean, it was also just a good bit in the movie. Like, this is the thing. We're in a cutscene mode again, so I don't know how deep we want to get into this discussion, but...
That's true. We could have be having a boss fight in the next 10 minutes. Who knows?
Yeah, honestly, that we can talk through that.
Well, the enemy is almost there.
They're almost there. They're not almost here.
There.
They're almost there.
I did think about that, and I was like, I'm gonna read it where it's written.
They're being the generators.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
They're
Which are not
already
here.
in Shabbat.
Uh-huh.
Are you ready now?
Let's fucking do it.
I'm ready to let's go. Change the assignments.
Well, all right then. Those defending the generator should now depart in their gears.
Everyone, please be careful.
Nobody could die. Not on my watch. It's only to the death. Good.
Ooh, I love this interface.
Which mission will you do? I guess mission 1, because Ellie's the
why
most
not?
upgraded. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad that they let you do that. That's actually really nice. I mean, it still means that I'm a little... At least they accounted for this. Honestly, at least they accounted for this. This was all I was worried about, was like being like... What if I go in with shit gear? Oh fuck, I forgot to get another... I forgot to get another 50 repair. I didn't have enough money, it's fine.
I think you did have enough money in the end, but it doesn't matter.
Fuck. I don't have anything against you, but I can't turn back now.
Do you not have against them the fact that they're offensively attacking a neutral third party?
On top of that, I think you have everything to be against Solaris right now, Ellie.
Yeah, I think she means these
free.
specific individual people, though.
Yeah.
These are like probably buds of hers, or at least these are at least hypothetically coworkers.
Oh, Jesus.
That's fine. You
They
can
can
stop them.
fight.
So much
Just pump them out pretty
damage.
easily. They've got a lot of action economy, but I feel like you can probably get them back.
I think
Oh,
I picked
jeez.
the right person if she can survive, because now I should be able to do... Oh, that's fixed for him. Do I just go for the straight 400 and nuke everyone?
It's worth a try. It's a bit of a gamble, but it's worth a try.
Because the alternative is this, but it is only 400, and then if anybody's alive, I think you can finish them off, honestly.
Yeah, honestly.
Fuck them up! This is a good use of my resources.
I mean, what
They
else
all
are you going
die.
to spend your fuel on? There goes all of them.
Nice.
And they took 0 damage!
That's fine, because you've cut their action economy substantially.
Yes.
That was a great move.
Oh, God, they still do quite a bit of damage. Okay, that's good. She dodged.
They only do
That's
0 damage, man. What are you worried about?
0 damage, dude.
no reason.
It's not even that hard.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that bad, honestly.
Why do you have to be mad? It's only a game.
Okay, I don't have a combo for that yet. I thought I did. Whoa, why did that one do so much damage?
Guy's about to die.
Sometimes I think I understand how this game works, but I do actually think the combos like do different types of damage. Because the square definitely did. Oh, okay, so I do have combos for the square now. What the hell? Well, Heart Strike.
Holy
Ooh,
jeez.
Fuck.
That's 2600?
Jesus, Ellie.
She murders with her heart.
Uh-huh.
And that was only a square, right? That's only 4.
Yep.
I think it goes off fuel in, I don't even know. Like,
Oh, yeah, you're right. It does go off fuel. That's still, though, only... That's a pretty low amount of fuel for a full combo. Oh, let's do generator 1 again.
let's do generator 1 again.
His enemy unit has already been driven back. Choose another generator. Stop doing this. Stop doing this. Remove the option!
Tom's over there like, I swear to God.
You motherfucker. You can't just be Ellie just because you put all the money into her. Well, I don't... actually, I do see the purpose in doing these in a specific order, because I actually got some stuff from that. So, what I can do now, go to gear, equip. What is the silver armor? What is the silver armor? Is it good? Oh, that's easy defense. About to be like, why is that so good? Oh, that is quite good.
Gel damage down 50%, dang.
The concern I have is I put it on him. Don't know what if we'll get anything on the next group. It does. Rico I upgraded. Satan I
Use it or lose it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. This is practically worthless. I really don't think we're gonna. No. I'm gonna put that on for now and see what's better. Response 10.
Man, you could use the Simp Circuit, though.
What is the point? What is the fucking point? What's the difference between the Simp Circuit and the old circuit? They do the same thing!
Well, like a good simp, it increases response.
This game is fucking unknowable. I don't understand anything. E-circuit. Wait, what is ether? Oh, ether amplifier. That would actually be good on. Fuck.
Not him.
Her. Not him. The defense. I think that's it. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go with that. And then not a better one. All right. Here we go. Come on! Who's gonna be first? There's no way a pathetic unit like yours could ever beat the likes of me. Guys, we're gonna have to fight all four. We're gonna have to fight all
It was
four.
truly an unhinged take to think that you would not have to fight them.
Fine, he can handle this.
Oh, he's fine.
Yeah, I think he'll be okay.
Because I also have. This had better fucking work. Oh, it's a single target. Okay, that's a little less good. I really thought that was going to be a group target thing.
I mean, hey, we can at least whittle these guys down and then try it on the last one. If nothing else.
Get a booster. Ow. Ow.
I like this White Knight design. It's cool looking.
It's very cool, yeah.
I mean, I gotta give this game credit. They have consistently had new designs for pretty much everyone. Like, I think that's super cool. I'm gonna go for it. Maybe that'll help and at least reduce one of them. I don't think I can do more than one at a time.
Yeah, just do one and then kill the others.
There, I dodged one. Surely this will dodge. Yeah.
It did.
But hey,
Yeah.
Wild Smile's good, man. I'm telling you, it's like the only good ability.
Makes sense in this kind of circumstance, too, that it would be good. And it misses. Ah, yeah. Yeah, actually, that's really good. That's really good. Okay, so no combo. Wait, or do I have to get it to 2 before I get combo? Is that how that works? Am I finally understanding a mechanic of this game that was never made clear to me?
Yeah, because each turn you generate an attack level, and I believe you spend them, yeah.
So
attack
now,
level
this
2
should
now.
give me combos. It did. Now, why did Ellie have 2 combos?
She's better.
Yeah, it might just be dependent on what she's learned.
Damn,
As a
Wild
human.
Smile ruined this guy.
Which means I'm about to
Really?
use Wild Smile on that guy.
Really did.
And you guys are like, ooh, what's the logic? Ooh, what's the logic for why you chose who to go where? Boys, there was logic. It's just logic I couldn't explain. It was logic I couldn't explain.
Yeah, I do remember from as a small child, I do remember Bart's buff debuff actually being really good.
Yeah, I mean, anytime we've used Wild Smile, it has been very effective.
Mhm.
Yeah, he is. Bart has trivialized this fight.
That dude has not hit you since you used that.
Yeah,
Really?
and now that guy hasn't hit me either.
I wonder if Booster also not only gives you haste, but gives you extra evasion.
Maybe? That was damn. He actually hit
Blocked
me.
that one.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a cap. There's a cap at 2. So far I can only go up to 2, it looks like.
Oh, use your special though.
Oh yeah. Fuck him up. Time to find out if this is worth 600 fuel. That is a lot of fuel.
A
Yeah,
lot of fuel.
it's so much fuel. This is gonna suck so bad.
Fucked.
Hit him. Bomb him. It's okay.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
It's not as good as Ellie's 2600 square combo, but
Which is so much less fucking fuel
Like,
for a
Ellie, what
single
did you-
target. Hey, I learned white
Oh, I
cloak.
learned White Cologne.
Fuck yeah.
It's like Ellie. How'd you do that? Square.
Alright. Honestly, no point in... I'm just gonna go down the line. Fuck it.
Tom is unupgraded a little bit, if I remember. Like, his is kind of...
His is kind of the worst. That's why I was like... Him... Well, no, I did buy armor for Bot. Or I did buy health for Bart. So I was like, maybe I saved the best stuff for him. He has the response circuit. I mean... This might be where it gets a little tight.
he's
I
got
think
brain HP 50. He'll be fine.
Yeah. He doesn't even
Don't
have
need to
a
conserve
special.
fuel.
I
It is
will
a
be
weird
your
looking
opponent. Come on.
Satan is kind of like a weird-looking cat, and so is that. I mean, I love that cat. The cat that Creeper is pointing to.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys know what the Putu bird is? I love the Putu.
It's a weird looking cat.
It's a weird-looking cat. A little freak. His eyes go all weird and wide. They've also got a freakishly large mouth. Okay, that's promising. That's promising. That's promising. Okay, Satan. Okay. Special
You got
art.
moves.
He's got move. He got moves. Let's see. Gear defense. And then we have barriers against elements. I don't know. So here's what we're gonna do. I have an idea. I have a plan here. Honestly, these guys are not been a threat. Yeah, I know who I'm fighting. I need to turn on the booster. What is wrong with me? They just got too... Fuck. Hold on. That's much better. Okay, so I think that threat detection says this guy, all damage to him first.
Yeah, seemingly.
Originally, I was gonna be like, I will build up... ow. Hey,
Oh,
Satan,
shit.
you're dropping... Satan, you're dropping the ball. Satan, you're dropping the ball.
You take double damage?
Fuck him up. That's pretty good. There you go, Satan. You gotta dodge those. There you go, Satan. You gotta dodge those. This one might be close.
Oh, he
probably
had blocked those. I didn't even notice those first hits were blocks.
Yes. Ow. I think we're good, because I can get another big combo off, and as soon as I do that, I don't think these guys would have the damage output to be able to do anything else to me.
And remember, you can heal.
And I can heal, yeah.
That heal is gonna eat so much of his fuel, though. He's only got, like, I think it eats, like, 1,400 fuel or something.
That's
Out of his-
true.
1600.
Does it be 1400?
You want to check on it?
I guess after this one.
Oh,
Oh,
gel.
yeah, you had gel resistance. Oh my
whoa.
god.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Did
I
you-
didn't equip that. I should have equipped that. I should have equipped that.
Oh no. Well, time
Okay,
to find
we're-
out how much this costs.
In 20.
It's not the worst.
Fine.
Alright. Boy, Satan, you better buckle up, my boy. I should have upgraded you, I guess. Ow. Okay, that's good. Die. Please die after this one.
That's bad
Fuck.
news.
This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is so bad. Oh, that's bad.
This is the end for you.
Ow.
Whoa. Whoa.
Out of fuel? I'm not out of
You're
fuel.
not out of fuel, but you're very low. You're
It says out of
Jeez.
fuel.
This is death. I don't think there's any. I was really banking on that, and. Ooh, baby! I don't think I got this, guys. There's no way.
Not a chance.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
there that goes.
you got gel.
Hey, to the death, Satan! Satan, to the death!
Now he gets out of the mech,
Yeah.
Huh? That just
fights the
failure?
Monkfoot.
Yep. That's game over. Game over music. Hey.
Well, now you know that Satan, you need to treat like the baby that he is and not give him the harder fight.
Yeah, he is a baby.
Because he could have taken the 3 white knights.
Yeah, I think he could have
Yeah.
taken the 3 white knights too. Okay, got it. Got it. So yeah, we just switched that. We should be good. I don't think I have to do anything else.
Yeah, Rico was upgraded. Bart's pretty good.
And remember
Ellie-
to equip the gel thing when you go on mission 3.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Or mission... Yeah, mission 3, because that's the only one that has the special attack.
Uh-huh.
Now, yeah, I actually really appreciate that. Well, they don't tell you, so it is trial and error.
They at least tell you... Unhelpfully, they at least make it clear that the 4th mission doesn't have that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all prefer the distant past or the far future, by the way?
I was thinking about that.
I guess it depends how distant we're talking. If we're talking like prehistoric, then no, I prefer super futuristic.
See, if you're going there, maybe distant past, because if I'm gonna die at any period of time, might as well get eaten by a dinosaur.
You'd really rather... Okay.
He prefers to die to a dinosaur than Big Corpo Soylent Green.
Yes. No, I want to change that.
You have to confirm that twice. It's funny.
1 is Ellie. 2
Is Satan? Yeah.
3
Three
is
is-
Bart. 4 is
Rico?
Rico. Yes.
You might also want to test the waters with like. I guess it really doesn't matter because I was gonna say like, because Satan should be able to fight those white knights just fine.
Yeah.
Maybe your riskiest fight might actually still be Bart with.
I think it's gonna be Rico. Like, we've
Yeah.
upgraded him, but we don't know...
We don't know
What he
what's,
can
what,
do.
what's what.
We also
Yeah.
haven't upgraded his weapon, have we?
True, yeah. So
I
yeah,
don't
if we
think he
want to
has a
see
weapon,
what.
is the thing. I don't think he has an equippable weapon. Bart we have not upgraded his weapon, though. No.
Yeah, so if we want to try Fight 4, just to make sure that we're likely
That's
to win all the
true.
fights.
The only thing I would be worried about, I guess, is that we don't have any gear that we would have gotten from the previous fights.
I mean, it seemed like you only got extra gear the one time.
Uh-huh. He does have a lot of defense, which is nice. Let's see. Yes, another light armor. Yeah, that should be good. Right,
And then
here
you
we
get off
go.
the mech.
What's that?
I said, and then you get off the mech.
And then I get off the mech.
I'll take you all down at once.
Now this one,
That's fine.
I might have to. Okay, yeah, this is feeling better. That is not bad damage to be taking. That is pretty okay damage to be taking. This is concerning. Ow. Okay. He doesn't have a special.
That is definitely the power mech. For sure.
Shapeshifters control the patterns they have on them if they can catch something. That completely depends on the lore. Animorphs sure can't.
Man, I forgot about Animorphs. That was really good damage for a single attack, by the way. So I
It
think
really was, yeah.
I think this might actually be okay. I think this was a good choice, especially because I upgraded Rico before this fight.
Yeah.
You can
Also
tank it.
appreciated the like Mario sound effect with the
Fuck him up, man. Oh,
like
get him.
there's like a second, there was like a second camera angle on that.
Ooh, get him, Rico.
Yeah, that like sound effect just like a bloop.
Hey, he dodged. Wow, it's possible.
It can be done.
Come on, Rico. Just keep soaking. Just keep soaking. Hey, good job,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
I'm fucking rooting for Rico. He's actually kind of kicking ass right now. Holy shit, Rico!
That's it, GG.
Oh my god! It really was. Satan, you were really the weakest link. You really were. I wasn't thinking it would be that bad, but oh my god. These guys are made of paper. I don't even need to combo them. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's good intel. They are really fucking weak. I didn't think they were that weak.
Yeah, that's
Spirits?
interesting.
Uh-huh.
Also, Isaac Creeper has a question in the chat.
And the shapeshifters control the patterns they have on them if they become a cat or something. I wouldn't see why not. Why wouldn't they?
Why I brought up Animorphs.
Yeah. I think that would, if anything, it'd be, I think, stranger that they could be able to do that. I think is what I meant to say, yes. And I do want to check my equipment first, just in case. I don't think I want to equip that. Honestly, I want to save the best gear for still what I could see being the roughest fight, even though he's at least a little bit more upgraded than Satan is. Alright, equipment, because what did I get? I got something.
Well, I do wonder if it's additive, like, so if you go into the gel fight and you have two pieces of equipment that say gel, you know, minus 50% damage, if you suddenly take no damage to gel?
No, surely not. I feel like at best it'd be 75%, right?
I would love to see it. I'd be interested to see what that gel looked like.
Well, that's if I still get it from this fight. We'll see. 'Cause this was the fight that I got the silver armor from.
Oh, was that the anti-gel stuff?
Yes. Anyways, we were saying something about the Final Destination that we were going to save specifically for this moment. Do you remember what we were talking about, Sean?
I don't remember why I was going to say this, but I remember what I was going to say, which is just that the Final Destination movies have a thing that they sort of started with the second movie that is one of the many reasons why the second movie is really smart, and it has stuck with the series ever since, which is having established what the Final Destination movies are from the first film, the rest of the films after that have a lot of fun with like playing with the audience's expectations, and the newest one does a lot of that as well, and does it very well.
Yeah. They have a lot of... Without spoiling anything, there is one joke kill in the movie that has maybe one of the best setups out of any of those movies. It's so goddamn funny. We were laughing so hard when it happened. Oh my god. It's fucking brilliant. And just generally, like, the movie has a really good, like, they really leaned into a slapstick sense of humor with its deaths, honestly. Their deaths are at their best when they're just kind of fun dumb.
Yeah.
There's still some pretty fun but grisly gore. I don't know. I'm just a weak baby when it comes to gore, I guess. So
weak old baby.
I'm a little baby.
Why do you say that?
Why do I say that? Did you not see me? Oh.
You specifically brought it up, like, were you super bothered by this movie?
Not necessarily. I mean, you looked over, I had probably a good portion of that movie with my arm in front of my face.
So, yeah. Then.
Gore fucks me up, man. I do a bad time with gore, you know me. Even if it's stupid gore, I still am just like, god damn it.
What's that, Lois? Yeah, that's funny, because, like, for me, part of what's interesting about this movie is that it is very, like, cartoonish. Like,
yeah.
The gore, the visual effects are not bad, per se, but they fully abandon any pretense of these being realistic human bodies. Like, they're completely cartoon characters when they die.
Yes, it is quite funny, the way that people fall apart in that movie.
Which I think works to its favor, because, like, I made a comparison to the fourth one, which is really that. The fourth one is the singular bad Final Destination movie. And one of the reasons for that is that it leans really hard into really blatant CG, where the others had been a lot more subtle with their use of it. And with 4, it's just like all of the deaths are just pure CG fests, and like it looks really bad, and it's also really badly timed, and like the weight of everything feels wrong, so it's just really unsatisfying. But with this new one, they're back to being like heavy in your face, very blatantly CG, but they're using it to do over-the-top effects that they couldn't do otherwise, and they're like done in a way that's very satisfying. And they sort of lean into the aesthetic of it by making everybody just sort of a goopy mess. So it ends up just being fun. It feels like they know that it doesn't necessarily look realistic, but it looks fun.
Everyone's just kind of generally filled with pork chops. And there's a lot of good visual gags in the movie.
Creeper, you've almost just described a BBC movie.
Family moving into a creepy house that totally isn't haunted, but it actually isn't haunted or anything. Interesting. What? Because for a second I was about to be like, oh, you're talking about Houseu. Yeah, they're not talking about.
I'm not
Houseu.
Ghostwire. How is Houseu a BBC movie?
That's true. Oh, you're talking about what's wrong with me? Ghostwatch. Yeah.
Ghostwatch.
Yeah.
Ghostwatch rips.
Ghostwatch kicks ass, man. It's really good. I was not expecting it to be that good, especially for how formative it is for what it is, right? Like, it is one of the most formative pieces of found footage media that I've ever seen, personally.
Yeah, it's the absolute, like, progenitor of that whole genre in a lot of ways. And it's not, to be fair, it's not to a T the thing that you described, Silos, but if that is a thought that you find intriguing, then you should watch Ghostwatch, because it is pretty close to what you described.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Are you willing to hear me?
Yes, hear you out. Hear you out.
Yeah, Silver Armor and Silver Armor +1.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay, I see you.
If it lets you. If it lets you.
Well,
Find
see,
out.
wouldn't it just be 50% and then 50% of the 50% it was halved, so really it's only...
We don't know. We don't know the math
we don't
behind
know.
the game.
So either
it's
one
not
of three
impossible
things...
for it to be 100%.
Yeah, so either one of three things will happen. It either doesn't stack at all, it multiplicably stacks, so it's 75%, or it additively stacks and it's 100%.
Yeah, that would be 75%, because it would be half of the half.
Yeah, half of the half, yeah.
100%. Yeah. Alright, I do think Bart's gonna have a better time at this, because I'm gonna Wild Smile... Definitely. I will Wild Smile the big guy. Duh. Absolutely. Booster. Ow.
Crunch.
Okay. E. That was actually slightly not as bad either. Okay. So Ether Machine, Wild Smile. You. Make sure I'm targeting the right one. I was like, I don't know what I'm actually targeting here. The perspective's weird. The classic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually kind of going to bank on... I'm going to Wild Smile all three of them. Because it's just that good.
That's pretty valid, honestly.
If I can at least ensure that these two aren't attacking, that's worth the moves.
Immediately pays it off.
Uh-huh. Man. Now I'm like, man, maybe Bart should be on the team as a main. Jesus.
I feel like your main team, if there's no special plot, is probably...
Ow!
Like Faye, Bart, Ellie.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
hey!
then Satan. Oh, nice. Thank you.
Hey, Lemon. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome. Ahoy!
We're fighting a big...
Fighting a big...
What would you describe... What animal is this?
That is...
Scorpion? I guess.
Scorpion.
Great question. I have no idea.
Scorpion?
This one is maybe the more stressful of the two. And Stats is a bit of a dick right now. Come on. There you go. The big thing is being able to dodge those two, and overall, I'm taking less damage than Satan was. Satan was getting his fucking ass kicked.
Yeah. Well, it hasn't used gel yet. I'm extremely curious what...
Yes, what that will do.
Yeah, what it's even gonna do.
Mm-hmm. I have no idea, man. I have no clue.
I don't want I don't want to use gel because it's a really devastating attack, but I want to use gel because I want to know the answer.
I get the impression that it was on a damage threshold. I was like, I feel like I have to do enough damage to get him to do it, because it was like a special thing he was doing. That's not good. I do wished Wild Smile would have worked on the Citadel's regular attacks, but, what am I gonna do?
Sure, yeah.
Just gotta tank through it, I guess.
Seemingly.
Of all the ones that was gonna give me trouble, I was not expecting this one to be the one to give me trouble.
Yeah, you really did put Satan in the roughest one.
Yeah.
Which
That
I mean,
puts it
he's
away.
not weak. Like he's not super like in rough shape. He's just not like the most hyper optimized.
Yeah.
And this battle specifically kind of demands it.
Uh-huh. And I was sitting here like, clearly the power mech is the biggest threat, because it's got power in his name.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Hydrobot. Oh, Hydrobot.
Sonic.
Are you
What?
fucking kidding me? Sonic armor thing! I was like, oh, I won't fucking need that.
So wait,
I
Is it
swear-
not using gel because it knows that it's not going to do damage?
does it specifically target your weakness?
If it is, I don't have enough fuel.
Have enough fuel.
Oh no, how much fuel do I need?
1400, and you have like 1178. I would say at this point, go for the. Oh. I was gonna say
go
he
for the
has to be
kill?
dead soon. Yeah, go for the kill. He has to be dead soon.
Okay.
Does he have to be dead soon?
He certainly does.
That's bad.
I mean, he has to be dead soon if we're gonna win.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
Well,
That's
doesn't even
evil
matter.
game. That's
so
fucking-
much damage.
That's fucking evil. I even got a thing that was like, reduce sonic damage.
the special attack is dumb.
You guys think
So,
Rico against him?
I mean, we may as well. Rico at least could tank those hits.
And has the damage output, yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit, man. I was not expecting this to be that hard.
Watch us do all this and then not have a boss battle at the end with the people that we left behind.
Oh, honestly.
No way. We have to fight Octane. There's no fucking way. I'm down.
It would be insane for us to not fight Octane after this.
Pure insanity if that didn't happen. That would be absolute bonkers nonsense for that to happen. That would make
It would be
such little
absolutely
sense.
bonky video for that to happen.
Uh-huh. The absolute pits, the absolute worst. It wouldn't make any lick of goddamn sense for that to happen. I wouldn't even begin to understand what the hell that would mean. Alright. We're going to change the assignments. One more time.
Why does it need to tell you what the is? Oh, because I see. That's
Alright, first one, Ellie. Second one, Satan. Third one, Bart. Fourth one,
What?
Rico. God damn it. Start over. Oh my god. Ellie. Satan. Rico. Bart. Because fourth one is the power one. Okay, yes. Bart. Wait. That just straight up lied. Hold on.
What?
There are
Oh
two
yeah,
white
just
knights.
one white knight.
There's two white knights at each of the other two. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Such horseshit. Such horseshit.
Does it really matter?
And it doesn't really matter. Okay, so I think what I do is I do Generator 3 first to see if this will work, or Generator 4 to see if this will work, to get the upgrades.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta do 3 and 4 first, because they're the only ones that you can lose.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I do Generator 3 and Generator 1 to get the upgrades to put onto Rico to make him as tanky as possible, because I did get a Sonic armor that I didn't think I was going to need.
Well,
Yeah.
then you don't want to do 3, then, if that's your plan.
Yeah, because it seems like
Did I
you
say
need to
3? I meant
carry.
4.
Yeah, because it seems like you need to carry a Sonic armor and a silver armor for
Uh-huh.
the gel. Like, you need to carry both of those things into the battle.
I didn't realize this was a puzzle boss game.
I'm not entirely angry at that either, because it makes sense with how the game's designed. Like, there's no real avatar strength. I mean, there is, but, like, there isn't. Like, if you have
I mean, I'm
money...
pretty angry, if only because it made us go through all the rigmarole of, like, picking who's gonna fight which fight, and, like, giving us all of this fake information, but then the only actual real thing that mattered, it didn't explain properly at all, and we had to go through multiple rounds of trial and error before we understood it, which we might still not. Like, I'm not convinced that he's not going to bust out a third different special attack if we walk in with 2 defenses.
That is true. I did only assume... Yeah. I did assume there's only 2.
We'll
See,
find
and that felt like a
out.
safe assumption when we had only seen 1, that there would only be 1. He only used 1 that whole first fight.
He really did. The part that's really scuffed does seem to be the fact that it's targeting what you're weakest against. Like, because if it had used gel might literally have done 0 damage.
And how would have he known? How would have he known? He should have had a fake turn where he went, oh, that doesn't do damage, now I'll use the Sonic attack. Instead of going straight to the Sonic attack game. Stop reading the files, game.
Well, what you
That's
don't know is that
cheating.
he used Stan before the fight started.
Oh, god damn it. Of course they have Stan. They're resistant to gel.
Yeah.
Alright. Here, I'm going to... Because this is power, I'm going to take a Wild Stab, and before I put on Booster, I think I can at least mitigate this guy's damage. Because these are physical attacks.
Woo!
I called it. I fucking called it. Now I have to turn on the booster.
And then it might be worth just killing these guys.
Yes, actually. They're not that hard. They're not that big. They'll take 2 power attacks each, I think. Yup. I feel confident about this run, guys. I feel a little less confident about this run, guys.
Yeah. That's better.
Wild Smile is broken in the right contexts. I mean, that's probably by design, right? Like, you're supposed to be like, oh, this is a hard counter for him.
Yeah.
That's just a hard counter.
Yeah. Gosh dang. The only thing this game needs in this section is just a bit more transparency.
Because you can't know exactly what it means by power.
Like power, yeah, or special.
What power does he have?
Yeah.
The power to be bullshit.
And it would be fine if they were like, you know, there's one gear that has very powerful or very strong physical attacks, and there's another gear that uses, you know, Sonic and gel attacks or something like that. Like, if they just literally gave you a bit more info, it'd be like, oh, all right, let's put on Sonic and gel protection, and maybe we'd remember like, oh yeah, Bart's good at managing physical attacks.
And part of the problem is like, you can't adjust to that, right? You have to go into the fight knowing it. It's not like I can make those adjustments on the fly.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, time to find out if this is any good. Probably gonna suck eggs.
Didn't we already used this?
It's true, that was against one of the knights. Maybe it's not good against knights.
It's really not good against Avalanche.
This dumb fucking game. This fucking dumb game. Stupid. Holy shit. That hurt me. That hurt me in a certain way that I just can't really fathom why and why. Why are games like this sometimes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I truly have no explanation for what just happened.
I can't even tell if that was a miss, like a genuine miss, or if they're resistant to it, right? Like there's no feedback, it just said 0.
I mean, his evasion is down, and he's never dodged an attack in a previous moment, so it feels unlikely that he randomly dodged.
It just ricocheted off of him. He was just like, fuck that shit, that's a boat. We're in the sky, you fucking idiot.
Get on from there.
Uh-huh. Well, this will take a second, but we definitely have it, I think.
It'd be hard to lose now.
It would be... I am getting low on fuel, though.
I mean, there's an easy solution to that when you get there.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe I shouldn't have used my special guys.
I mean, how could you have known that it would do 0 damage?
Who could have known? Who could have known? That is a good question.
Who truly could have known?
Crumple! Okay, time to start charging, I guess.
Oh.
I think Wild Smile just wore off, guys.
It's either that or you don't have any dodge when you have no fuel.
A dumb idea. No way this does 0 damage. Hit him with the coin! I have no money right now. This is gonna do 0 damage. I don't even know if that's what it's based on. I just assumed that this is the money attack.
0.
Yeah.
I think I looked at one point. I don't think that... Oh, jeez.
What the fuck?
Try charging.
Well, I'm gonna
give
start
it full
charging.
back.
You're not... Yeah. He just did 2,000 damage to himself?
No, that was to you. That was definitely your health.
Oh. That looked like it was shooting him.
Hammer just didn't do it good.
You're also armor lost 60% at this point. He's defense downed you a couple times.
Wow. Wild Smile has stopped working. I definitely just re-upped it. What the fuck?
You might also be using attacks that, for somehow, some reason, bypass accuracy?
That wouldn't make any sense. That wouldn't make any sense. What are the odds of that? I'm actually livid. I made one error in... I made one error in judgment on what to do, and it lost me the fight because this... You want to see the #1 reason why Kid Me couldn't do JRPGs is shit like this.
I mean, I feel like this game is a special breed in that sense. Like, it is so unknowable. This is why I'm constantly saying to just never use magic unless the game specifically tells you to, because it's so bad.
Yeah. Why? based although on the knowledge of where we were at and how everything worked, how did it hit 5 times in a row?
I have no idea.
This
Sorry,
is why
my magic is so bad. I was referring to the thing that did zero.
yes,
damage.
the coin. The coin didn't do anything.
No, the Yggdrasil.
Oh yeah, the Yggdrasil didn't do anything either. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, the coin too. That was a silly thing, but that was a silly thing after you already had 0 fuel. So
Yeah, I was pretty much quite literally running on fumes. I was just going for broke, and I was broke. Okay, Ellie, Satan, Rico, Bart. What really pisses me off about that is we were winning that fight. We were winning that fight.
Yeah.
Oh,
by like a
my
lot.
God.
Like we were
By-
comfortably winning that fight.
Oh, my God.
I'll be back. I gotta grab something for Savannah.
Gotcha. But yeah, if there's anything for me to point at and why I'm always like paranoid about JRPGs, is shit like that happening. And it's just like the only skill issue there was a single decision I made that just didn't work out as planned, and then they got seemingly the best series of rolls they could possibly have gotten.
And I would
In a
argue
row.
that wasn't even like a skill issue thing. Like there truly was no way for you to have known that would do 0 damage when it did over 1,000 the last time you used it.
Yep.
Like, not that 1,000 was some heroic number for it to do. It wasn't bad. It was solid damage. There was nothing that you could have predicted it would have done 0.
Yes. Truly unhinged. Truly unhinged, much like how I would describe the new Final
It is the most
Destination movie.
unhinged Final Destination movie.
In a fun way, yes.
Yeah,
God.
I would watch it again right now.
It was a lot of fun. I think my favorite inanimate object in the movie probably was the piano, even though it's not in my favorite theme.
The piano is very good.
The single.
It's hard for me to top the trash can, but the piano is really good.
Oh, the trash. See, that's the thing, is that the trash can was a bystander in that situation.
That's
is
true.
why
The
I-
trash can was part of a whole series of events. There's a lot of
Exactly.
interlocking parts in the trash can.
The piano is a
its
character.
own- Well, the piano had the penny as well.
Uh-huh, that's true. It had support from the penny.
That
God.
movie is ridiculous.
It's really good. Only the Final Destination could get to a point that you were characterizing individual inanimate objects, because that's kind
It's
of
like
the
if
point.
Brave Little Toaster was a horror comedy.
And good?
I like the Brave Little Toaster. You could step off.
Ooh, I always get the vibe that it's just a bummer.
So what?
Yeah, that's fair. We like bummers here. Fair enough. God, if there's some kind of secret, like, number stat that if the fight goes too long, his accuracy increases over time, that'd be so fucking dumb.
No. That's
That
not
would
correct.
that would be just the dumbest thing ever if it worked that way. There has
That
to
is
be a way.
incorrect. That is not how it works.
That had better not be, because I definitely re-upped it after he hit me, and then he continued to hit me multiple times. Unbelievable.
The thing that I wonder is if maybe, first of all, under the assumption that Wild Smile wears off at all, which we don't know, I'm wondering if it can't be re-up.
Huh. That would really suck. That would take the whole wind out of this strategy I have.
I mean, I still think that this makes Bart the best option for this
Yes.
fight, even if you can't re-up Wild Smile. The thing is, I mean, this comes down to conveyance, like we were talking about before. Like, if you had some way to verify that Wild Smile was still active,
Right, yeah.
that would solve this question.
Yeah, because you have so much info on your own mech on your turn, but you have, like, nothing on any others.
Holy shit, 600 damage.
Son of a dick. Ow. Ow.
Did you
Stop
not
it.
put- Did you not put the like better armor back on? He's doing more damage this time.
I swore I did. Oh man. And now Wild Smile is not working. What is this fucking shit? I mean,
You gotta heal at this point.
Yeah.
nice. Start missing again, please. Please stop that. This is fucking rough, man. There you go. There you go. Start missing with attacks you were missing with before, asshole. There you go. Oh,
It's
God.
rough and theoretically not even the roughest fight.
Yeah. Just some bad luck there. The bones did roll poorly there.
Oh wait.
Okay. Yes. Did you find some insight? Have you learned some
I did.
information?
This goes poorly. Put Satan in this one.
No
he has
way.
he has a spell that resets defense down.
True.
Debuffs.
But I don't think he has the survivability or the damage output.
That's true.
He actually does a little bit more damage than Bart, I think.
That's fair. I guess he does have a better square combo than Bart does. It's not missing now. What the fuck? He was missing before on those attacks, was he not?
He was.
Is
This is what I mean. Like, it would be so helpful to know if there's a duration on Wild Smile, and if so, when it wears off. And if so, can it be re-upped successfully?
yeah.
There's a lot of information that the game does not allow you to know. That hasn't really mattered up to this point because the game has been, frankly, pretty easy.
Yeah.
Like, it has ridden on the idea that it's all go, and, like, you don't need to... It doesn't need to push you to, like, optimize. So this really has been, like, the first time that it's asked you to be significantly competent at the game. Like, beyond just understanding the mechanics and interacting with them correctly, you know?
Agreed. How much do I need, by the way? I need... What? Oh, those are selling weapons. That's what I was gonna... let's see... I need 3,500. We're going to try getting rid of some of this shit.
I mean, those extra R's 1 and 2 are trash. You're never gonna use those.
That's true.
Oh, they're also worth nothing because they're trash.
Right. I don't think I'm ever going to use the AC. I don't think I'm ever going to use that. The Simp Circuit and the Old Circuit are the same thing. Wish I remember what the O2 cylinders are. Wish I got a description of these. Earth Veil armor. I mean, I don't even know what... I might sell one of these, because I don't know or care about this, but I don't know what does an element, so...
I mean, I was gonna say, at the point that we're at right now, it seems like it might become arbitrarily relevant at any moment.
Uh-huh. Actually, here, I've got 10 of these. Let's sell half of them. Okay. Buy weapons. And I need that.
That'll help a lot.
That will help a lot. Go save. Make sure I don't have to do that again.
If you find a way as well, he could definitely use more fuel.
Fuck. Let's just sell all of them. Fuck it. I don't even know what they do. Well, I was not expecting to get that hard stuck here, guys.
You're good.
Oh, just JRPG things. I feel like this is a pretty infamous JRPG thing too, right? Like,
The specific thing of bringing your old party members back and forcing you to have to use them all.
Yup.
Yeah, that happens a lot in this genre. And it's a weird thing, like, it makes sense from a narrative perspective to want to bring all the characters back in, but mechanically it does always feel like just getting randomly slugged in the gut. I think the only time I've seen it used that I don't take issue with at all is in the end of Final Fantasy VII, because it's such a climactic moment.
Phantasy Star did it well as well because they scaled everybody up.
Yeah,
Yep.
Phantasy Star is a little different, I would say, because Phantasy Star 4, you don't have control over your party at any point. Because the reason it's a problem in these games is that you are asked to pick what party members you want to use, and then are punished for not using the other party members. Whereas Phantasy Star 4, everybody gets used. You can't control that.
I meant like back when you pick the final fifth party member, like you do get to pick that one moment, but everybody's already scaled up to where there's just not a bad choice.
Right. You actually take someone that you want to take.
I guess my point is that, like, it's like that all throughout the game. That was my point.
Right.
You always have
That's
a
true, yeah.
properly leveled party because the game micromanages your party for you.
A little
That's
bit.
true, yeah.
And the challenge is just dungeon crawling and not making sure your character is prepared enough for a fight.
This is one of the reasons I like that game so much, is I do think that the way that it forces you to swap your party up constantly is cool, because the way that characters work in that game are, like, meaningfully different and interesting, and it does force you to adapt and, like, actually use everybody's kit instead of, like, picking the guys that you like and then not using the rest.
Yep.
Which is how
gives you-
everyone plays every JRPG. Like, there's very little incentive to bring in the characters you don't like as much.
Exactly. Not to even also compound it with just the genuine fact that it was pretty hard to choose out of that cast by the end of it. There were just all a lot of really good characters, even the joke one.
It does help.
Yes, it was genuinely hard to choose between them. All right, hopefully this will skip
Which
a step.
one's the
I
joke
saved it.
one?
So, the green one.
The priest guy?
Yeah, the
The
priest.
one with the puns?
Yeah. Fun boy.
He's
Fun
not.
priest.
He's a very serious character. You guys don't understand.
Uh-huh. It's his favorite character, Sean. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
Look, we all have our favorites. My favorite is the
Sometimes-
computer.
Yeah. My favorite is also the computer. Are you talking about the robot?
Well, we're
Are
talking
you
about
the
different
Castiel?
computers.
Okay.
I enjoyed voicing that character a lot. He was very fun.
He was very
Yeah.
fun. Clearly, my favorite character was Dark Factor. I'm the dark. This makes me really concerned still. It's just like, even if I go in with all this shit, even if I go in with all this shit, I think response helps with. Oh no, that's how quickly it is. Hang on. Probably. What's the difference of 5 points? Probably nothing. Practically nothing. Okay, that'll make a difference. Okay, okay. This might be the last try of the night, and then I might actually have to do some grinding. We'll see. Because it sounds like you wanted to probably be no later than 9 o'clock, Jackson.
Give or take it. Usually, yeah. I was bad, and I did end up taking a nap earlier today, around like 3 or 4. I took an hour nap, so I would normally start to get sleepier at this time, but I'm unfortunately kind of awake. So I could probably go a little bit longer.
Gotcha.
Plus a Memorial Day weekend, so I have Monday off.
Fuck, it's Memorial Day weekend? I didn't know that.
I didn't know that until I learned I had Monday off.
I might actually check that. I probably can just be like, it's Memorial Day. We'll see. That's my own business. I'll figure that out on my own.
Oh yeah, I mean, honestly, I mean, you run with some pretty special like stuff, but like almost every company in God's green earth has Memorial Day off.
Here's your sanctioned one. Here's your one semi-monthly day to go fuck off. I'll take it. Okay, he's missing now. It's so weird. It does feel like either A, he like overcomes it after a certain point, or B, he just rolls crazy good sometimes.
I do wonder if your dodge rate has to do with your
My booster, maybe?
with your fuel. Your fuel.
Yeah, but it wasn't low. Well, I guess it was low on fuel. That would really suck. That would really, really suck.
Yeah. There's a lot of weird mechanics in this game. And mostly they're weird halfway because we don't know what they are.
Agreed. That's much better. Okay, this is feeling good. This feels like I can do this. Please, oh God, Mother of God, oh God, God. Please let me do this.
God with the double G.
With the double G?
Look, I'm eating grapes.
Is he eating grapes?
I'm eating grapes. That's really funny. I also can't take credit for that. That's just straight from from the World of Tomorrow. World of Tomorrow? Yes, World of Tomorrow is what it's called. Very good Don Hertzfeldt animation. If you guys haven't seen it, you should. It's really good. There's just a bit where the main character is describing to herself that in the future, wow, that one was like so close. One of those times I was so close. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, it's silly how... Because your damage output wasn't that much higher.
It wasn't. It really wasn't. Okay,
This
got
game
generator
is
one.
funny.
You can, at this point, you could probably save in the second slot. Do not soft lock yourself.
Yes, I think I'm Veil doubler, I want to put on, there was one that increased the ether power, there it is, I want this one. Okay, I want that. But she's describing to herself how different ways people are dealing with mortality, and one of the ways is they upload their grandfather into a box. They just upload his consciousness into a box, and every month she sends him all of the latest media that has been made, and apparently she was like, in the first 2 hours, I believe, they've received several thousand messages from him, which were about 10 years' time for him. And she's like, I'm going to read one of those messages right now for you. And it's just him going, oh God, Mother of God, oh God, oh my God, oh God. It's really funny. You know, in that Dr. Turnstile way. I do feel like I'm trapped inside of a box right now, though, losing my mind.
A little bit.
Littlefoot? I didn't realize these guys are called Littlefoot. That's adorable.
They do have little feet.
They do have little feet.
Or more
That's not
specifically, they have little legs. Their feet are about as big as their legs.
Alright.
I miss Land Before Time. It was a good series.
It was. I
Have
mean,
you seen the Jenny Nicholson video about The Land Before Time?
If not.
Mother.
If you want a nostalgia
fucking-
hit for that.
Motherfucking Jenny gets it. She and I both have the same favorite one, and it's the fourth one, because it fucking rules.
I'm glad for you. I didn't know that.
I think it's the fourth one. I think she's... All I know is that the one that she said is the same one that I also think is the best Land Before Time. And it's actually not the first one.
I mean, that's the weird thing that like, you don't think about when you're thinking about those movies. How different the first one is from every other one. Like, they completely changed what those movies are with the very first sequel, and then they never went back.
Well, see, that's the funny thing. I should give it another chance, because, like, when I really think about it, I don't think the first movie's supposed to just be a baby movie. I think it's supposed to be a kid's movie, but I don't think it's supposed to be a baby movie. And then they turned, largely speaking, the series into a baby series.
It was like aimed at sort of elementary school age, maybe. No, I would say elementary school age.
Now,
Yeah.
here's the question, everyone, real quick.
Yeah.
Do I hedge my bets and go straight to 3? Or do I hedge my bets and do 2 first, or do I go straight for 3?
I mean, we may as well knock out 2. There's no reason to.
That's what I'm saying is you can save in the second save file. So like, if 3 is like, oh man, we're so
Well,
close.
I can't save. You can't save during this. I have to do
Oh,
it
you
all in
can't
one
save.
go.
Oh,
I have to
gotcha.
do it in
Never
all
mind.
one go. This has been the problem here, my guy. Otherwise, I would be saving it. It's been
I take back what I say.
It's been a little rough. Been a little rev, I think. I think we've all had our... We've all been
We
a
all got
little
a little
tested.
heated.
We... Actually, he kind of has the best stuff he can get, I think, right now. I don't think he can get really better anything. Not really.
Oh, you should give him those sick headphones.
Yeah.
The noise
Theo-
canceling headphones you have up there.
Uh-huh. Oh, what? The noise filter? No, I should.
Mm-hmm.
Wow! Look at how...
That'll be really good, unironically, for Fight 3.
Hey, I think I know. Well, no, he probably still needs the self heal. The self heal's always good, just in case. I'm not gonna remove that. But part of me is tempted. Now I am just tempted enough by it to be like, but what if I equip all 3 pieces of gear? Do I
Why
become
not?
completely immune? Yeah, but I don't want to do this again, Sean.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to anyway.
You fucker. Oh my god.
No, you got this, I believe. Look at Satan. Look how nerdy he looks.
Huge
He's
nerd.
got this.
Look at this nerd. Look at this nerd.
Real.
Let me booster my booster. Let me rooster my booster. And I forgot about the existence of Rooster Booster.
I don't think I know the existence of Rooster Booster.
I believe it's just an energy drink. You know, thinking about...
That's really ugly branding.
Yeah.
It looks like medicine.
It probably builds itself as medicine. I can't think of what it looks like off the top of my head.
It looks like medicine. I don't know how else to describe it.
Meant to do a combo there.
Ah, poultry cell. A bioavailable vitamin.
Is it like
What do you mean
booster?
bioavailable vitamin?
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, is it like boost your metabolism or something? Like,
Ooh, get him. That was okay. That's good damage.
2,000 damage. Yeah, attack level 3. That was really good.
Well, that lets me know that there can be an attack level 3. Just some people have it and some people
What
don't.
the fuck? They're selling a product called... They're selling a product called Grandma's Old Natural Coop Dust.
Whoa.
Okay, maybe this is a gag. Maybe this is a gag product. Because there's no way that this is like a real product. Right? Like, this has to be, even if it's like a product, it's clearly like a joke, right? Like, the only reason people buy it is to prank their friends. Right?
Applied directly to birds. It says.
Maybe it's maybe you should not ingest Rooster Booster, guys. Maybe
I
Rooster.
think Rooster Booster is for birds. I don't know where you got the idea that it's an energy drink, but I don't think you're supposed to drink it.
I don't think it's supposed to drink Rooster Booster, guys. I think it's bird energy drink.
We figured it out. It's been true all along. Isaac is bird.
I've been drinking Rooster Booster for years. I feel great, guys.
He lives up to his name of MCCanary.
Oh my god. I thought I knew what I was talking about. I really did. I thought I knew what I was talking about.
It's good
And
for
I-
you. It's great. It's like it's delicious and nutritious for birds like you.
Oh, forgot to take off. Well, we're gonna lose now. Sorry, Sean. I kept on fixed 50%. Sorry, Sean. Throwing the fight.
Well,
I'm
as
throwing
long
the
as you
fight.
put your noise-canceling headphones on in your slime gear.
I mean, this is pretty promising. This is
Yeah,
pretty
how are they doing
promising.
even less damage?
The Silver Gear +1, it gave a
Oh, I
lot of
forgot you had
fucking
that.
armor. It makes me worried now if I shouldn't have put the regular version on and if I shouldn't have saved that for... Okay, fuck you, game.
What?
For both sides of me thinking that that was some kind of damage threshold thing. No, that's just a thing he can do whenever he fucking wants to.
It's
Eat my
baffling
ass.
that he just didn't do it the first time.
Hey, that gel 50%
Yeah.
was useless.
I mean, you didn't take 4,000 damage.
Yeah, you took
He wasn't
2,000,
doing
which is a
4,000
lot.
damage before. Wasn't he doing 2,000?
I was doing at least 3,
Okay.
at least.
The gel
Never-
attack was a motherfucker. That was the whole reason that we were like, we need to equip the gel gear.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Well, maybe I should have equipped both of them. It would have probably been 100%. Probably why they give you 2 of them. Ow. Okay, he only
We will
goes up
find- We will find out next time if there is one, but it seems like you've got this.
There
Yeah, I
we
know.
go.
You're welcome to this. He's dead. He doesn't stand a chance.
He's mega
No.
fucked now, buddy.
You got 3,500 fuel as well. You could heal. like you could like heal.
Oh, you
Yeah,
fucked
well,
up
the
now,
irony
son.
too is that Rico, having sat on the bench all this time, you splurged enough on him that he became our strongest guy.
A little
Yeah.
bit. Ain't that just the way?
As soon as you swapped him off of the fourth fight, it was suddenly like, oh no, the fourth fight is hard? What?
And
Yeah.
hey, fair enough, Sean, for you to be like, maybe you should buff your guys. Maybe you should get some upgrades for your guys. Like, that's pretty fair. That seems like a good idea. I love that. I think Billy was the other one that I've used the most because I'm expecting to use him in a big boss fight and not anywhere in here.
I do
Sorry,
love that it's
Tom-
called the Grand Slam.
I mean, fold
Yes,
it.
like that.
like
that
like
easy.
a fucking piece of origami. Get folded. Whatever that means. Oh my god, I learned Steel Spirit! Tastes like
crazy.
Steel Spirit.
It's crazy that the third fight's the easiest one.
Fuck
Yeah, you would think that they would ramp it up a little bit.
Yeah, honestly,
Fuck
though.
you! Fuck you all, I quit the stream. I quit it every single time I stream with you motherfuckers.
We did it! All 4 gate generators are safe!
Now it's time for
Well, there-
Oxen.
It's right there.
Okay, it's ready. So the last one is this. What's Oxen gonna do next?
Just kills us. Hello?
Hello?
She fights air forces.
Hey, their gears are kind of fucking cool.
Yeah.
Beat it! This isn't an opponent for you!
Well, they're dead.
Stop it!
Well, we appreciate your service, Red Shirt.
Damn it. I'm gonna mess you up!
Why? Why this?
Why this? I'm sorry, it's not a bad read, it just makes me think of Madoka Magica. Why this?
So you could be test subjects for this guy.
This guy? Wow, your dad's kind of an asshole.
This is not good.
Or actually, I guess the better read would be,
This is not good.
Zane's new weapon, the anti-gear cycle jammer.
Hey, Go Jammer. Veldshort won't move! Virge isn't responding either.
Is this he's doing?
then could this be?
Then could this be? Satan just doesn't know what the fuck's going on at any point, does he?
The gear's response circuits are acting strange because of a strong shock. Don't worry, it's only momentary.
It's only momentary? That's such
It'll all be
time.
over soon.
That much time is enough to erase you from the face of the earth. Humans are an imperfect, foolish life form. They will show the greatness of a perfect life form. Oxygen, the combination of human wisdom and the strength of steel.
Crap! At this rate, I can't do anything!
You're not even in your robot, buddy.
That is not what I mean. Maybe Maria could.
The writer took a sabbatical at this point. This is not main plot. There's a reason why this was skipped for the 5-hour speedrun, guys.
Uh-huh.
There's a reason why this was skipped for the 5-hour speedrun.
Huh?
Oxen and its sister here, Sabson. So, it's normal there's an anti-Jamie shield.
Is it? Does that make sense to anybody else?
I slightly tuned him out.
Listen, Maria. If the other gears become immobile,
If. This is a big if. This is a pretty fucking big
It's
if.
a big if.
Okay, no, given the circumstances,
Yeah.
is this the biggest if, or maybe the smallest if it could possibly be?
And also, I believe they misspelled immobile.
No, that's what I'm laughing at.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
if the other gears become immobile, you and Siebes are the only hope.
She's secretly one of the Jews.
You
Yeah?
choose. Choose.
What
You really
creature
gotta hit
is?
it hard on that, huh?
I don't fucking remember what they're called. I'm sorry. The freaks.
No,
You want me to
you-
call them the freaks?
You didn't. No, no, you didn't do anything wrong. I thought you called them the Jews.
Yeah, that's what I heard as well. I heard the phrase,
No!
you're secretly
God,
one of
no,
the Jews.
Guys, I might have to cut. Guys, I might have to cut that part. I might have to cut that part. No, there's so.
I had to really process what
Yeah.
you could possibly be talking about for a minute.
I'm glad you figured it out because I wasn't going to say a single word.
I can't do anything, guys. I can't.
Maria is the answer, Kermit.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't want to judge, I'd just like to know.
Perhaps ironically, given her name.
Uh-huh.
You're full of spirit. You can decide what to do yourself.
You could let us all die, buddy. It's up to you.
More than that, I don't want to say it, but your father is no longer in there.
Stop it! You wouldn't know!
This is just like him.
This
He
is
was
all
always
the things.
exactly like this.
He does
miss
all
him
of these
so
things.
much.
He reads me a bedtime story just like this.
Exactly. If anything, this is normal for him. He does this to all of his enemies. We just so happen to be his enemies right now. This is normal behavior for him.
Why don't you guys understand that this is my villain arc? I've been trying to tell you.
Dad drinks just a little bit too much on Tuesdays nights, but by Wednesday he's good for work. Even though it may be, to me,
Somebody say something in this fucking cutscene.
I see. Oh well. Might as well expect the worst then.
Okay, nobody is gonna say anything. Nobody is saying anything.
Alright.
Yes. Well, fuck. I guess I'm dying today.
I think I'm fine. I think I'm actually kind of getting what's going on. Kind of. I might
I'm
be able to-
following, but it is.
Yeah,
I am enjoying
Whoopsie.
myself.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I like how her face got a little bit fucked up here, because she like clearly gestured that she's looking down, but she's really wall-eyed right now.
Yeah.
She got really fucked. She's like, oh dang. Creature, what the fuck are you gonna do?
Huh? What are you even saying, creature? Oh, please let me go along. No problem. The gods will look after us.
Jesus Christ, creatures. Holy shit. Maybe we need creature to join us. Holy fuck.
Let's go.
Nature?
If you won't pilot the goddamn robot, I'll do it.
Remembering that like Mickey Mouse like meme, it was like about the whole you know, you can't trust chemicals, and it's like fool that you are.
Fool that you are.
Yeah. No, creature, don't.
Oh god, they're 3D now. Creature, what are you going to do?
Whoa.
Leave it up to me.
Excuse me.
Leave it up to me, Maria. No sweat.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for 3D creature.
What's with this astronomically unintellectual looking low-level animal?
Licks it, goes flying off into the space.
Yeah.
Don't you be rude to me. I'm not a low-level animal. I'm creature.
I'm glad we named the creature. Holy shit.
Get ready to rumble, you bad boy.
Bad boy?
Get your body ready to be kicked across to the other end of the horizon.
Oh.
Whoa!
Whoa!
I'm going.
Whoa!
Creature? You're gonna crush Shavat.
Just kills everyone.
Creature brought its own gear to play.
Uh-huh.
Creature is its own gear.
Oh god, is this supposed to be... So here's the thing, if this is Maria's overdrive, why have Satan and Rico not gotten an overdrive yet?
I thought that first sound effect was fuck yeah.
It kinda was.
Yeah, I did it. Cow, I did it.
Sorry.
Cow, I did it. I did the big transformation.
Okay. I can't wait.
This is either gonna go one of two ways. Either you're gonna crush the spiders, or creature's gonna be rolled over.
Great. Start.
Alright.
Well, I'm immune to that, because I'm not technically a thing. Is this how the boss fight? He's gonna... Uh-oh!
Oh,
It turned into a gun. It turned into a gun and dashed at you.
Oh my god, that looks so silly!
I do love the idea that it doesn't have fuel because it's not a robot.
Uh-huh. And it can't be affected by the jammer because they're
It's
not
not
a robot.
Yeah.
Okay, they don't have combos. We do the strong attack.
This game just got real goofy real quick.
And then they do 20,000 damage. What?
Nah. Creature going down like a chump? I don't think so.
I should also check out. So what do they got?
Oh, restore HP. You don't even need that.
I don't even fucking need that.
For this chump?
Yeah.
Kicking his ass.
For a low-class, low-level life form of yours.
I'm not a low-level life form. I'm creature. Don't be a bad user. If you want to apologize, you better do it while you still can.
I'm going to rip your heart out of your ass.
Doing the weirdest stuff with my throat, dude.
Go on, you pathetic animal! Go on!
That's bad. And then choose
This is a cutscene attack.
I heard
the
that.
sound. Heard the sound in the background. That's nice.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Oh, that's it. We're done. Ooh,
Did we win?
I think we won.
They're a party. They've got an icon.
And it just got 20,000 experience.
They're level 51.
Oh, they learned Maiden Kiss.
Great!
Do they turn into a human if they...
Oh my god.
creature.
I see. You're a giant native life form of this planet. You're not a young Rancor.
I'm guessing we don't know what the fuck that is. We have no idea what he's saying here. This is nonsense.
No, not a clue.
Species name. Teska.
Creature Pullen.
Oh no, I can read what it is. The genus that he gave. First off, they fucked it up because they did species genus. That's not how you're supposed to do it. It should be creature Poland Doteska. Doteska, I guess is what you would say. But we had control over what we could name the genus of this thing. This game startles me sometimes.
Species name. Dotesk. Creature Poland. Intellect astronomically low. They still haven't gone extinct yet. But in genetic engineering, they're supposed to have been minimized in size. Probably one of the survivors that had their limiters removed by the wise men from Shabbat. Intriguing. You make an excellent guinea pig. I'll use you for many experiments.
Your big sister Maria.
Oh, sorry, that was Midori.
No. It was? I guess it was. And I guess that's me, the other whispering child. Go ahead.
Oh, right, that's still me, sorry. Midori? No, you shouldn't be here. It's dangerous here, so stay in.
In fact, it's a little surprising that you're out here at all. We didn't even... Your dad isn't even surprised that you're here. He doesn't seem to care.
Your dad fell because there's no railings. I have no idea.
Calling. Yeah.
Midori, you're struggling to look in one direction. What? Yeah.
Why are there two whispering children in this game?
If I had a nickel kind of deal.
If I had a nickel for every time there was a whispering child in a JRPG, I'd have 2 out of the same game.
Yeah.
It's not that scary thing over there. It's creature. What are you doing here, Billy's sister?
Stimson!
I can't remember Billy's sister's name. Can't remember her name. There she goes. Again, it only bothers me so much because I do kind of like her sprite otherwise. Her character design is really good, and I like her overworld sprite. It just blows my mind that her combat sprite is so different and bad.
It's not, I don't think it's bad, it's just jarringly different for sure.
It really is.
It's like noticeably different art style from the others, which is what makes it weird.
That's true. Stimson!
So I think I was right, and we're not going to be using Faye or Billy.
Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm late. Let's go. Solaris's enemy is waiting.
Oh, she finally learned how to talk. She's at least 10 years old.
What?
Sorry. Just making fun of her being the youngest in the cast so far.
Iveson, Sally Forth.
Sally?
Sally Forth?
Sally? What is it with these localizations? That's the second case of something that feels like a Wastrel, because there was another one like that in this game that wasn't quite Wastrel. What was it? It was like
I don't know. I think we named one of the VODs after it though.
You should be inside the mech.
Well, no, this is Gurren Lagann, where Gurren Lagann happened.
Honestly, fair. You make a good. You've got me on that.
I mean, I would do fan art of this. This is kind of badass. I like this. This is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Vincent! That's Maria.
It's true that I am Maria Balthazar. But you, who are you?
Of course it's me! Nikolai! Look at this, Maria. Results of my research! This huge, powerful, forever shining body!
Alright, Metaton.
I was gonna say, this feels like a line out. I like the serious parts of Gurren Lagann, but this is one of the stupid parts of Gurren Lagann.
There will be no aging and death. I was reborn in a new breed. Famously, metal technology never rests or wears out at all and needs no further maintenance.
I was instructed to say I will never die.
I will live forever. I was told so.
I loved my father in those days when he was human. His warm smile, I wanted him to be by my side forever.
Maria, you're my daughter. You know how stupid humans can be. You don't need to perish along these feeble humans. Now come, Maria. Start a new life with me. We shall begin a new chapter in life. Let's build a bright future together. I will be your guide. I'll protect you this time for sure. I promise you, all those terrible awful things
This time for sure. Don't worry about last time. This time I definitely got you for sure.
Last 3 times. Like, shame on, fool you once, shame on me. Fool me 5 more times. Shame.
And all those awful things, I was saying those before. Clearly, I'm your dad. I'm your pa.
I'm still clearly actually your dad, definitely.
Uh-huh. Like,
For sure.
Not,
I was evil the entire time. You just liked it.
Why is there a cloud just like in his legs?
It got stuck there.
you just got stuck here. Father. Gibson!
What? You dare stand against me? You're creator?
This is... Gibson?
Interest. I'll take you on. I'll show you how crazy is. And the power of Hawkman. Come on, Stephen.
You should probably get in the robot now and be safer. Wow, we're not gonna participate. I have my plans. I put so much strategy. Fine. You can go back, roll back the tape where I said there's logic.
You don't need Faye anyhow.
Uh-huh. I don't need Faye
Ew.
or Billy, who I specifically upgraded for this while leaving Satan by the side, thinking he'd even be in the main boss fight.
Oxen, I will defeat you. Gibson, let's go!
Guys out there, I'm glad if you're watching this, but she's not gonna get in the robot to do this. Holy shit.
No, hell no.
No,
Fuck no.
I'd be disappointed if she did.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay,
Don't
first
do
off,
it.
we're gonna boost her first, and then we're gonna do it.
She's got so much fuel, it's crazy.
Uh-huh. Missile pod! Be good. Please be good. Please be good. It's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's shit. It's dog ass.
It's not. It's half as good as your regular attack.
It's pure dog water, guys. Absolute unmitigated dog water.
Dog water.
Holy fuck. What the?
What is happening in this game?
I don't understand anymore. I don't forget it anymore, guys.
I think it's broken.
What is happening? Oh,
Attack level
she's got
3, meteor
she's
press,
got iron break.
iron break.
Oh, hell yeah.
What? Holy shit! Oh, that rocked though! That fucking beat ass! Oh, that was worth it!
That to you earlier.
Holy fuck!
You never have that other attack to 700 damage?
We never use it again. Why? Just why? Why did that much? He didn't even block it! Why did he only do 75 damage? Am I going crazy? What's happening? There's gotta be a logic. Maybe I need to do another attack? I'm gonna see what it is. I do want to see what the meteor press is, because it sounds badass. Ooh. Yeah, it's pretty badass.
What? Don't pretend you're a human now.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Going to release Graviton Cannon from its sealed by remote control. Use that to believe me.
Father! Have you come to your senses? No, I can't do it. The graviton cannon. You yourself had it sealed up because of its destructive power.
Damn it,
That
child!
would wipe out all of Shavat.
Father, if I use that on you...
Son of a bitch! Father! Doesn't matter. I, Nikolai, no longer exist. Or I was brainwashed by Solaris. I implanted a conscious circuit in Octane. This would respond that the presence seems. My message is coming from there.
This took like a weirdly long time to activate.
Entering. Transferred all my data from there. May have lost my body. My spirit is with these themselves. With you, Maria. Now and forever.
I can't bring myself to do it. But Simpson, don't. I can't control you. Father, are you doing this?
How can I make this any more clear that the person in front of you is not me anymore, and the recording here, which I am uploading the version of my subconscious and conscious before I was irreparably brainwashed, child.
Yeah, and now that's in Season and taking over.
Please don't make him shoot.
I'm sorry, I have to kill myself.
Ooh. Whoa! Wait, what? Oh, okay.
It just shrunk him a bit.
And then put him back.
Father!
That was absolutely underwhelming. Honestly,
Yeah.
I might never use it on the fucking merit that we have the absolute banger that was that combo, the first combo I did, is
Yeah.
absolutely the coolest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, you have the combo where you just run around and you're just like, and his name is John Cena!
As you do the giant robot equivalent of a German suplex.
Yeah!
Maria, I will always be with you.
No, and forever.
So I have a question for the class.
Yeah.
What even is this game about at this point?
You know, the war of Solaris doing bad stuff to the world.
Sure, okay.
And the legend of Genesis.
And God.
And God is somewhere in here. We're gonna find him eventually. We are gonna kill him. It'll be the best part in this whole game that's about so much Christian iconography when we fucking kill God at the end. I'm so excited.
Is it going to be Jesus or Robot Jesus?
If we're not Robot Jesus, I'll be sorely disappointed.
Wizardry wing! Ring. I meant ring.
I got money to upgrade your gears now.
Yeah, I think I did. I got a little bit of money from that.
You got like 50,000 now. Oh, there.
I'm glad I won't ever have to voice him again. His voice was giving me a headache. I loved doing it. I feel like I had a lot of fun. My head hurts.
That's a good voice.
Thank you.
The clouds are descending with... I feel like they just moved everything, including the clouds. Like, the camera stayed still, but, like, the objects were all moved.
Because it was a fixed camera, because I couldn't move it. Oh my god.
Thank you, everyone.
Did it.
The generator is repaired, and the gate is developing as usual. The gate is developing as usual? How does the gate usually develop? And Maria, you did very well. It is regretful about Dr. Nikolai.
You know, they developed the shields for the base.
The gate does?
The gate?
Guess. Yeah, I guess.
Solaris put the doctor through all of that. Ah, yes, I will mold you into a vessel for vengeance. Feel your anger. Feel your hate.
We're the good guys. Dude, this is vengeance for good. Vengeance for good is never wrong.
We must defeat them as soon as possible and restore freedom.
Why does Billy look older than Josiah right now?
Oh, I see what you mean. Listen.
Or
Because
Jesse?
he's got one more layer on.
Yeah.
We appreciate that every single character in this shot has a different shade of hair color.
Yeah, it makes them all distinct. I actually do like that. Except for arguably Billy and Jesse, but it still makes sense, and also they have distinct designs. And they still have distinct hair colors. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
One
If
of
anything,
them-
the closest two are probably Rico and Ellie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly.
Rico is using orange hue number C095F, and Ellie's using orange hue number 08.
That would be so different. That's not even
92.
remotely the same color.
That's the thing, Sean, about those fucking codes. They are nonsense. They are nonsense. You will never convince me that they make any fucking sense, because you can have two hues that in visual spectrum look similar, but if you look at that code, it's just a different string of code.
I'm gonna tell you guys what exactly their color codes are. Let's see.
How close am I? That's what I want to know. I'm working with those fucking color codes all the goddamn time.
So, gosh, Rico's is E58D2A.
I was off by
And
one
Ellie.
letter. I just put 5 instead of 6. I thought it was 5, my bad.
And Ellie's is DE7A1C.
What did I fucking say? It's nonsense. The letters mean nothing. They're just codes. They're just tags.
Because each two characters in the hex, is each, like, the first one I believe is the red, the second two are the green, and the third and the last two are the blue. So if we said,
Probably
D, what's up?
Nothing.
Like if we said D7000, that would be 222 red, 122 green, and then 0 blue. So yeah, that's yeah.
Yes.
Oh, it's just fun info, I guess.
I mean, your line is yes.
Oh, my line is yes. Sorry. Yes.
Queen Zephyr, we will also fight to bring down Solaris. To begin with, where is Solaris? Like, how do you get there?
Faye, are you okay? Maybe Faye took a little bit of... He might have taken a small, tiny bit of major brain damage, actually.
No, I mean, that makes
He was
the
out for
most
a
sense to
while.
me.
Uh-huh. He lost oxygen to his brain for at least 30 minutes.
Do you know where Solaris is and how to get there?
Yeah, like it's a reasonable question for like, it's like, all right, we're gonna take the fight to Solaris. Yeah, where is that?
Solaris is hidden from human eyes by 3 gates.
I know, see that.
One of the gates is under the Ethos HQ, but it is unreachable even with gears.
Oh, well, not getting that one. Mission failed. Sorry, everybody.
I don't know where the other 2 are yet, so you better figure out a way to get to the other one. Until we destroy the 3 gates, the path to Solaris will not open.
That is so unhelpful.
In addition, we've received some disturbing news. Ave has invaded Nissan. Didn't we watch that? Weren't
Think
we
so?
there when that happened?
I don't remember.
Maybe
man.
they
It
did
was
it
so
again.
long ago. Yeah, I think they just did it again. What the? Shakan!
Their target is probably somewhere in the Earth.
Somewhere. What's so funny, Sean?
Sorry.
What's so
That really
funny?
got me.
What's so funny? It's just
Somewhere in the earth.
Somewhere.
Somewhere in there. The secret royal treasure of Ave.
Everybody knows about this secret royal treasure. Is there anybody who doesn't know about the secret royal treasure? I guess they don't know where it is.
She's a queen. It's her it's her job to know these things.
That's true. She's been alive for like 500 years or something.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. An Omni-Gear, sealed up by Roni Fatima. Roni Fatima feels like a fake name. Like, it feels like a name we put in there.
Mm-hmm.
Damn! This is no place to hesitate. I'm going to Nissan. We can't let Shakan have his way.
I see. I can't leave Nissan to its fate.
Well, don't worry about those 3 gates then. We gotta deal with this first.
Okay, first, let's head to Nissan.
Your ship has been equipped with an aerial module.
Oh, that's how it got docked up here. That's what it was.
You're
put up
welcome,
here.
by the way.
Yeah, it's a skyboat now. We got a skyboat now.
Originally, it was the ship used by Bart's ancestor, Roni. Make free use of it.
And we will. You put it in the fucking ship.
Yeah, is the implication that she put a ship in our ship? What does she mean?
She just plastered wings onto it. Just big airplane wings.
We heard you like ships.
Uh-huh. It's just sitting on top of a plane.
I don't know why I always forget that I'm saying stuff from Maria. Can you take me along with you?
Honestly, this seems very irresponsible since you're maybe the most qualified to stay here and protect it, seeing as of that if you weren't here, it would have easily fallen without any contest.
I'm resolved to the utter destruction of Shavat. I have one request. Faye, take Maria along with you. This child, since her youth, has been destined with no choice but to fight.
Yes! Dude, you are seeking vengeance now? You are going to revenge your father so good.
We're turning her into a Sith post-haste. until she settles her own fights, she will not be able to move on with her life.
If she stays here, it'll be bad for her.
Did she not just settle her own fight? Like, what are we talking about here?
No, he settled his own fight with himself, wresting control away from her to literally kill himself.
Yeah, but she had to whoop his ass first.
That's true. She did have to do that German suplex to get there.
Go, Maria, and find your purpose in life on your own.
Do a little vengeance on the.
Except for, like, you're gonna be with all of these people. You're not gonna be literally on your... I just mean you have to make your own choices, not that you're... I'm not banishing you into solitude.
You do have to make your own choices. We're not expecting you to come back, and you will have to keep killing.
Does this make sense? I think it might not, or it might
Got
not.
it. Let's go together, Maria. I like how each person has introduced it as though it's their own idea.
Fuck yes! It happened twice!
Oh well, it's not quite the same as we're friends now. I really thought he said we're friends now for a second.
He basically did.
He basically did!
We're friends now. You and Seebson too.
Fuck, you have no idea how excited I got to see twice in my lifetime a character say, "That's right, we're friends now."
Yes.
To be fair, there's nothing. Sorry, I have somehow managed to get myself the strangest predicament. I might die a cruel Final Destination death here in a second. Somehow my chair got stuck on my microphone in a very specific way that if I continued in the way that I was trying to unhook it, the microphone was putting tension on the cord, which is hanging over 2 computer monitors.
So
And
you
was
would have Final Destinationed not yourself, but your bank account.
But my entire computer, yeah. I would have hoped, maybe I would have hoped that it would have killed me.
I just love after all this, that she just has like a little smiley face, like, yes.
Became friends with Maria.
You know, I think I blew my load a little too early because this is the best thing ever.
Became friends with Maria.
That's not the point. Then what is the point?
One of the sage, Gaspar, has returned.
Oh no, not my least favorite sage, Gaslight.
Gaspar the friendly ghost.
Gaspar is the one who taught martial arts to Khan and Wiseman.
No! The fucking martial artist, martial arts, taught martial arts to Khan and Wiseman. This game's fucking lore makes no sense. Was that not who we were told? Who taught?
No, we learned from Marshall. They didn't learn from Marshall.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
fair. If anything, they probably taught Marshall. Okay, alright.
I'm sure he will be able to teach you new techniques that will be of help to you on your journey. I've already told Gaspar, before you leave, you should learn from him.
Okay. Okay.
I got it. Okay, let's go, everyone.
Oh, still
Who are
going.
you? Welcome
Whoa.
back, Gaspar.
It's Gaspar. We now know who Gaspar is.
I think it's like,
Wiseman?
yeah, Gaspar and Wiseman.
What about Balthazar or Melchior? Those are demons.
They sure are. Whoa!
I
Whoa.
love them.
That was the big bad. You can, and Sean is 2 of the people. I'm gonna get. Oh wait, no, this is 2 different guys. Never mind.
I'm so ready. I'm so ready for this.
Do it.
No, I haven't seen them ever since. Besides, Your Majesty, I came here to watch over them so that they do not make the same foolish mistakes again.
Your Majesty, the Omnigears underground is moving. The girl named Ellie was nearby, and it reached to her, reacted to
Right.
her.
What the fuck did you just say to me? Just as I thought.
It's a matter of course. But the girl doesn't intend to write it. Just like her. She knows it unconsciously. The existence within her.
She was the same as Sophia? Sorry.
Sorry.
Were you glaring at me? I can't tell behind that mask.
No, I don't mind. I'm not him.
Well then, I'll go take a look at their limiters.
Faye and the guys had Gaspar remove a part of the limiter inserted in their gene.
I just
Just quickly nip that in the bud off screen.
Whoa! We just faded to black and just got like a sentence of text on this?
Uh-huh. I just love how it starts off with Faye and the guys. Dude, Faye and the guys.
Faye and the gang got them pesky limiters removed.
From their genes.
Yeah, and then Creature and her friends got together and rejoiced over their safety, blah, blah, blah. Natural for them to have a party, and their sweet, dangerous night went on and on.
What is this?
Just like a never-ending dream.
Guys, when do I wake up? Guys, was I asleep? I felt like I was having kind of a sleepy day. Am I-
in the whole Final Destination and just now realized.
Yeah, am I about to wake up right next, and we're just gonna watch a completely different movie because that movie was too good? In a certain, maybe I made that movie. You know, it's funny. I did have a weird, I have a
It does
memory.
feel a little bit like what a Final Destination movie would be if it occurred entirely within a dream.
Shut up. What's happening?
It's getting louder.
It's getting louder. Why was this session so taxing on my soul, guys?
It really is. They made you work for this nightmare. No, it's a whole other story. What? They just had an orgy.
Yeah.
We just faded to black to have a one-sentence throwaway explanation of a major plot element that has not been well enough explained up until this point, that will have major ramifications going forward, and then followed it up with several lines describing
A creature orgy?
a shoe orgy.
Yeah, but you. Let me give an adequate response after the shoe orgy. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Sorry. Where are you going to? This sentence is hard. Where are you going to without me? Yeah,
It's
there
hard
we go.
because in English, the logic of why it's you, but then chew is confusing.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you're exactly right.
Where are you going, you without me? Where are you going to
It's
without
two.
me?
Yeah,
They
it's
changed
two.
it down
It
to
changes the
chew.
word too, yeah. Where are you going to without me?
You still didn't do it right.
Still didn't do it right.
That's fine.
Creature will go anywhere, even to the end of the world with you. Creature's maiden of your heart is.
You are not a
Oh,
maiden after
yeah.
that night.
No.
Mhm.
Oh, God.
Definitionally not.
Creature, you're probably pregnant. We can't take you on grounds of that alone.
Why did we just... What? There was no segue out of that?
They ran out of animation budget, or
The
they didn't
segue
want to
hasn't been
animate
invented
them.
yet, Sean. I'm sorry. Do you remember the Segway? Does anybody even ride those anymore?
Dude, I hate it. Why were segways so popular?
I believe it's because athletes, like college athletes, were given them, and so it was cool to see your favorite
Oh.
college athlete riding on a Segway.
Interesting. See, that was context that I didn't know.
I didn't know that either.
Of course it was marketing.
It's marketing. It's always marketing. Marketing all the way down. I mean, there's that... Like, I guess there's a famously bad thing that happened to the literal inventor of a Segway where either it drove him off of a cliff or something because he couldn't stop it. And I think he died.
Wait, really?
I think so.
What? What?
This is... I have to look this up right now. That can't be... That's
Yeah.
too wild of a story. Inventor of Segway. Death.
Death or
Okay.
injury?
James William Jimmy Hesselden. What a name.
Awful name. Yeah.
English entrepreneur, former coal miner. Died from injuries sustained falling from a cliff while riding his own Segway. What the fuck? There's no citation. Here we go.
It's gotta be a plant.
Yeah.
He's still alive out there. He faked his death with his own Segway.
Oh, hold on.
So there's more context.
Hold on. I need an original source, please. Okay. The Independent, Jimmy Hesselden, miner who used his redundancy money to become a businessman and philanthropist. What?
Giving away Segways to starving children? I have bad news. Don't feed those starving children.
Anything about his death in here? What? Hold on. Why is this cited there? Appeal. Death of James Hesselden, West Yorkshire Police. Here we go. The police report. No, it's dead. The link is dead. Just like James Hesselden.
So
This is a fucking cover-up, man. He's still alive. Otherwise, Segways wouldn't still exist.
So there is some additional context that is kind of
I got the one
important.
from NBC News.
Okay.
I thought that the sub URL was WNBA, which was baffling, but it's WBNA, which I think is just random. Okay. A business. Okay, so he didn't invent the Segway. Okay.
Right, that's what I was trying to say.
A British businessman who bought the Segway company less than a year ago died after riding one of the scooters off a cliff and into a river near his Yorkshire estate.
Yeah. He was
acquired the Segway company from its inventor in 2009. This death happened in 2010. Plunged into the river wharf while riding a rugged country version of the Segway, which is just an oxymoron. Police said a witness had reported seeing a man fall over a 30-foot drop into a river.
It shouldn't be funny a man died, but it's pretty funny.
It's such a, like...
That's a Final Destination death! Absolutely!
And it's also just like, this is exactly why everyone already didn't ride Segways. Like, right?
Yeah.
It's just a more dangerous version of walking.
or a bicycle. Like it's just a really it's like a motorbike, but the wheels are sideways instead of front back. Yeah, the inventor is okay. The actual inventor of the Segway is fine. Or didn't die from that. It's the CEO of the parent company of Segway.
But he did own Segway, the company, and he did die by driving his Segway over a cliff.
Yes, that did have,
I can't believe that.
Yeah, not the inventor, but the CEO, yeah.
That truth is really stranger than fiction.
Honestly, no.
Of all of the baffling things that have happened on this stream today, that might be the most baffling to me.
That's incredible. It's saying so. That's where we've been today, viewers. That's how our day's been going. I hope your guys are going great. Oh my god.
It is an hour past Jackson's bedtime.
It's true. Okay, we can
It
end
is
before we
fun.
get on another anecdote.
Why is there a Band-Aid on that? I think it's supposed to be a cigarette, but it looks like a Band-Aid.
Yeah, I think that's an ashtray. That's definitely an ashtray. Well, oh, I just ran past one. Hit this last save, and then we'll fucking call it, man. This was a great time. I had a great day. I feel like I lost a little bit of my sanity. Like,
Yeah,
I feel like
Just the way.
I lost some brain cells today. I donated some brain cells to Xenogears today. Oh my god. What a ride. If there's anything to say of this game as a compliment, it's a fucking ride.
It is. Like, there's a lot of... We've said it many times, there's a lot of highs and lows. Like, it's all over the place.
Uh-huh.
They won't do it, they're too scared, but I would love, like... I would love a remake of this. Like,
Uh-huh.
give another college try at this game.
Just make the combat system the literal mech fighting combat system you have in the game.
True.
I forgot that that's just there. There's just a robot fighting game in this game that is a tried and true robot boxing fighting game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I think stuff like this have a remake just because it would be fun to see a remake of it. We're still getting some. I would say, what would you say is the craziest remake you've heard of recent?
Silent Hill
man.
2.
Wow.
It's crazy to me that they did it. Like, am I wrong?
Yeah, no, that's a pretty good poll. I was really racking my brain because there's been like a remake of fucking. I mean, there was the SpongeBob SquarePants one, but I feel like there was one that was actually incredibly like, who asked for this remake? And I can't think of what it is now. God damn it.
There are a few remakes, honestly, from Square Enix that have caught me off guard a lot. Like, the fact that the Dragon Quest III remake, like, out of nowhere, because I remember Dragon Quest III being really fun as a kid, because I played a bit of Dragon Warrior 3. So the fact that after Octopath and Live Alive and all that stuff like that, they were just like, yeah, Dragon Quest III remake. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah,
I think
sure.
it helps too that Dragon Quest XI was a big hit in the West, so they were sort of hot to
Capitalizing on
try
that.
with a Dragon Quest thing that they could pump out a little bit faster.
That's true, yeah. Similarly, Star Ocean: The Second Story, like specifically, that is the one Star Ocean game that is like the good Star Ocean game, kind of like Phantasy Star 4. They made a remake of that too, and it's just like,
Now, I
Once
will
again-
argue there are other Phantasy Star games that are not necessarily as good as 4, but still not bad games.
oh sure, my bad. I didn't mean to say that. You're right. I did phrase that poorly, but Star Ocean 2 is the one good Star Ocean game, and that also got a remake. So like, there's a couple really crazy ones like that. It's like I would have never expected this, but good on you, honestly.
Mission 4 remake, when? I don't actually know if I want. Well, I do want that. I like that game. I just think it turns into dog water in the second half narratively, but I like the game. Well, we won't keep you. Let's stop proving that we're from Kansas and let's close this shit. We're gonna do one more thing, everybody. Thank you for joining. We're gonna start closing the stream down, but don't leave yet. At the end of every stream, we do one more closing bit. We're gonna make an image together. If you want to participate in chat, I open up an image generator called Bing Create, and we're gonna make an image together. All you gotta do is type in chat. Whatever chat says, I'll also use as a reference. And I'll generate an image and share it before we raid out. So, where do we even begin, guys?
Well, delivering a... Oh, geez. Turning into a giant... Transforming into a giant Furby and delivering a German suplex.
Transforming into a giant Furby to do a German suplex on the colossal brain droid.
While wearing my fancy earmuffs.
While wearing my fancy protective earmuffs. You guys want to add to that? I'll give you 30 seconds. Maybe 30 seconds. See, this is why I'm totally down to start at this time, Jackson, because this game needs at least 3 hours. I feel like.
Yeah, it demands, like, not only is it just a very long game, so it kind of demands it, but there's just so much, and it's like, there's no easy stopping points either. Like,
I mean, we're at one definitely now. I just
Yeah,
think
we're
they
at
do
one
come
definitely now, but,
around
like-
every 3 hours.
yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, it feels like a game with, like, full-on chapters, so to speak.
Goddamn. What a good time, though. I mean, I have nothing else to add to that. I think we're good to go. I just want to see if anybody would add anything to it. But I think we just pooped this in there.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I hope I spelled suplex right, because I was getting the red lines like it was spelled wrong, but I was also getting the red lines for literally the word German just because it wasn't capitalized. Is suplex a proper noun?
How'd you spell suplex?
S-U-P-L-E-X?
Yeah, that's right.
That's right, yeah.
I don't know. Well, stick around for that, everybody. We also do a bit of a closing bit, and we do raid after every stream. So that way the vampires in our chat can keep watching. Just everybody else out there, make sure to go lock your doors and windows. Because it's actually breakfast time for vampires. But thank you for joining. Yeah, we're early. Thank you for joining, everybody. Hope you had a good time and you enjoyed the show. If you're able to join the live show, thank you for stopping by and chatting and watching. If you're watching this in the future, thank you for taking the time to going back and rewatching the VOD. We appreciate it. If you're out there and you enjoyed this and you want to see more of what we're up to, I recommend scrolling down below and following or clicking any of the links. There's a link to an Instagram, a Facebook, a Twitter, or there's a link to all the socials and the Discord. The posts will go live on any one of those platforms, as well as anything else that we're up to. And just generally, you can hang out with the rest of the community on the Discord. It's a good time in there. Speaking of which, a shout out to our community there and everyone who follows. You guys are a wonderful audience. We appreciate you. If we do anything particularly entertaining or noteworthy, feel free to clip it and share it on the internet. Make sure to also hashtag it with MCCanary or link it back to the stream so people can find more of the good stuff we do here. And if you want to see the stream grow, you gotta let people know. I appreciate the people who've been talking about the stream, and I encourage you guys to do it more. It does help us out, and it's just super rad you guys are willing to do that. And I just appreciate that we're doing things that you guys want to talk about. So go tell your friends about the stream. Go tell your people about the stream. I won't. And as always, huge thank you to all of our supporters on Patreon and Twitch. Your generosity allows us to continue to expand the stream as well as take on more projects. The stream would not be made possible without viewers like you, so we thank you. If you want to see your name added to this list, as well as a couple other benefits you can get, you can always subscribe directly on Twitch or check out the Patreon page here. It'll show you everything that you can get, and any amount is always appreciated. Once again, thank you. And thank you to Ahmad to do a wonderful job holding back the robot army in front of becoming famous. And thank you, Sean and Jackson, for playing more Xenogears with me. I had a good time. What'd I say? What? What was the What'd I do? You're so unhelpful sometimes. Well, do you have any housekeeping?
None.
Well, go check out everyone else's channels and everything that they've done in Goblin Entertainment. That link tree has links to everyone's stuff and everything that they've done and they've been up to, and the rest of my stuff can be found here, if I can spell it. That link tree also has everything that I post to, so you should go check everybody out in Goblin Entertainment. And stick around. We're gonna go say hi to Shining Heart. They're playing Lies of P right now, which actually, honestly, if there's any Souls game that I do want to try, Lies of P actually looks up my alley. I should play it. It looks like a lot of fun. It looks pretty cool. So stick around for that. Otherwise, have yourselves a wonderful evening. Take it easy. Sean, or anything you'd like to tell the audience?
Don't forget, if your dad comes back from the outer space, but his brain's all mechy, you just gotta punch him a little bit until he gets better.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ, this is a nightmare.
Whoa.
Jackson,
Yeah?
is there anything you would like to tell God?
Don't touch me.
This is fucking awesome.
Yeah, this one I like.
This is
I like the little brain
badass.
Kirby.
I hate them. I don't like them.
Oh no!
Oh no! I feel like we can't show this one. Oh no! I feel like this one will get me banned.
There's so many there's so many fingers on
There's
that.
so many axes.
Actually, there's only one axe.
Yeah, it's true.
This one is
Oh, is
just.
that the last one?
Is there not a fourth image?
There is not. There are 3.
It didn't know what to do with the fourth one.
It got to that third one and was